Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Rumble Premium Live Event. This is WWE 2K24 Universe Mode episode 250, and tonight we are live at Indianapolis, Indiana, where we officially start on the road to WrestleMania. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions, and welcome to the Royal Rumble Premium Live Event. Gonna be an action-packed show as always, folks, so let's waste no further time and get right into the action. Here we go, man. Let's get to work. And what a way it's gonna be to kick us off here tonight with the WWE Championship on the line. And here comes the number one contender, the King of the Ring winner, who won the King of the Ring tournament all the way back on the 27th of April at the King of the Ring Premium Live event back in Miami. It's Seth freaking Rollins, the inaugural King of the Ring. He's getting his championship opportunity tonight, much like the Queen of the Ring winner Kairi Sane is going to get her shot later on against Alexa Bliss for the Women's World Championship. But what a way to get us started tonight at the Rumble. Now officially on the road to WrestleMania. There you see the sign in the background. Mania is fast approaching, folks, and we could be fastly approaching seeing a new champion crown in the form of the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins. And it seems like he's bringing back his Drip God persona tonight, because the Drip God has arrived in Indianapolis, rocking the blue and looking to rock the WWE Championship when tonight is all said and done. It's been a hell of a week thus far here on the KO Productions Universe series. We are already now on episode 250 of this series. Last night when it was NXT TakeOver Deadline. What a hell of an event that was. But what a hell of an event this is going to be as well. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event getting us underway with a WWE Championship of SmackDown on the line. And here comes the reigning and defending WWE Champion then, folks. The undefeated Scottish Warrior. Never been pinned, never been submitted this entire series. 250 episodes. Nobody's able to pin his shoulders to the mat or make him tap out or pass out due to the pain. Drew McIntyre's a man possessed. He is clearly the biggest star of this series that we have had, and he looks to keep it going on to WrestleMania, walking in to the WWE Champion. Seth freaking Rollins, the King of the Ring winner, opposing him here tonight. They have faced off before in an episode of SmackDown with, of course, McIntyre getting the win. They've also faced off in a fatal four-way match where Adam Cole got the win by pinning Seth Rollins. I mentioned that McIntyre's never been pinned or submitted. He has lost two matches in this series, one of which a tag match, one of which a four-way. Never been pinned to lose, however. And he won the WWE Championship, or as then it was known as the Universal Championship, in the main event of SummerSlam after relinquishing and vacating its Intercontinental Championship to go for AJ Styles and the Universal title, which he won and then turned into the WWE Championship. He's also defeated the likes of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Braun Breaker, The Rock, amongst many others, and Seth Rollins' name could be added to the list here tonight. He also beat Roman Reigns not too long ago, a couple of weeks back, at Clash of the Castle in his own land of Scotland. But tonight, it's the Visionary versus the Scottish Warrior. With that right there, WWE Championship hanging in the balance to kick us off live in Indianapolis, Indiana at the Royal Rumble Premium Live Event. This crowd is all hyped up, ready for the action, as am I. Let's get right into it then. Is that right there is what they're fighting for? The beautiful, prestigious and coveted WWE Championship of SmackDown. Let's head down to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Samantha Irvin.
His opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
McIntyre has been the WWE Champion for 279 days, where he won it on the 11th of November in the main event of Night 2 at SummerSlam against AJ Styles. Tonight, he puts it on the line against Seth freaking Rollins. I believe this is his 5th or maybe 6th championship defense. I don't know if he had a defense on SmackDown of it. Don't believe he has. So I believe this is his 5th defense of the WWE Championship here tonight. Gonna be a fun one. It's Rollins, it's McIntyre for the goal to get it started at the Rumble. Here we go. SmackDown official Charles Robinson is assigned the duties. He rings the bell. The opening matchup of the Rumble is underway, which means the road to WrestleMania is officially started. McIntyre both goes behind now, and a beautiful German suplex released there on Seth freaking Rollins to get it started. And this WWE Championship war tonight. Oh, massive forearm by the Visionary. Now the challenger from behind on the neck breaker to McIntyre. And it was this past week on SmackDown where these two men actually teamed up with each other to knock off Adam Cole and Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Era. They were able to coexist in that tag match, but certainly they're not teammates tonight. They are not friends. They are absolute bitter enemies going at it for all the marbles, and that is the WWE title of SmackDown. Seth Rollins had an incredible showing in the King of the Ring tournament to go on and win the entire thing, defeating John Cena in the first round, Braun Breaker in the quarterfinals, as he runs through McIntyre, taking out Rollins there with a tope on Halo from the inside to the floor. But yeah, Cena in the first round, Breaker in the quarterfinals. Then he beat Finn Balor in the semi-finals, and AJ Styles in the finals. For right now, facing off with McIntyre, getting his opportunity tonight at the Rumble. Only a 1 count there is Drew McIntyre. Almost able to retain his WWE title, but Seth freaking Rollins able to power out McIntyre now, deadlift, and he's set out. Powerbomb by the champ, beautifully executed cover now. Shoulders down on Seth, another near fall. Kicking out at 1 again is the challenger Rollins. McIntyre solidified himself as being the most dominant and toughest member of the roster, the best champion, and the best just fighter in general in that series when he went to war with Samoa Joe back at Survivor Series in the Battle of Brand Supremacy, the Battle of Brand World Champions. SmackDown, McIntyre taking on Raw Samoa Joe, with McIntyre able to get the win after the fact Aleister Black cashed in his Money in the Bank contract that he won all the way back at WrestleMania, beating Samoa Joe and becoming world champion on that night. Black will be in action defending the gold later on. It's Rollins almost won the WWE title right there off a running powerbomb there, almost like a Liger bomb, but it's a kick out by Drew McIntyre's Rollins, trying to get this crowd right behind him, but McIntyre running neck breaker on set. Trying to get this crowd hyped up and behind the Visionary tonight as Rollins, but McIntyre goes behind, nice drop kick, picking up the challenger, Platinum with the Michinoku driver, in for the cover now. McIntyre, will that do it? To retain there, no, not even a 1 count. Charles Robinson got down, ready to count. Rollins saying hell no, he kicks out, and Seth Rollins single-legged drop kick there. Big boot to the chest of Drew McIntyre. It's Seth Rollins trying to get advantage now in this matchup. Trying to gain momentum. He got the pin this past week on SmackDown, with Drew McIntyre surprisingly letting Rollins do so as he comes up short there with a moonsault off the springboard. McIntyre going to make him pay again, send him halfway across the ring. Release German suplex from his knees, and look at the strength here of McIntyre with a deadlift powerbomb. But Rollins again to his feet. Rollins sling blade by the challenger. Stomping away on McIntyre, springboard, middle rope, moonsault, cover. Rollins for the WWE title, will be the first man in history to pin the shoulders of McIntyre on a near fall. What a massive turn of events it'd be if Rollins can be the first man in history to pin the shoulders of the mat of McIntyre. As I mentioned, folks, they faced off before, with McIntyre getting the win. Middle rope blockbuster that time by Rollins, however, may allow Seth to keep on fighting and get a massive win here. McIntyre out of the way of the elbow, however, and a McIntyre rear raid crash on Seth. And for the cover, will that do it? Drew to retain here at the Rumble, scoring 2. No, Seth powers out. Aye, Dave, very competitive matchup already tonight to get it started at the Royal Rumble. Of course, we've got a men's Rumble to go, a women's Rumble as well, the inaugural of that. World title on the line, women's world title, US title, as well as tag title action. All that Coming up tonight live at the Royal Rumble PLE. We're going to be in for a long night, but it's going to be a hell of a fun night to say the least. As McIntyre just got planted face first. Believe it may have busted him open there. It's Rollins able to do his thing now on the apron. What the hell's the challenger thinking here? Trying to pull out all the stops to take out McIntyre and win the gold. And Rollins knows exactly what he has to do to put down McIntyre. He's going to have to throw everything he possibly can at Drew. No one's been able to defeat him. Maybe Seth can, if he puts everything on the line to do so. Bucko bomb the Drew in the corner for the WWE title to defeat the undefeated. Scoring 2. No, Drew kicking out once more. Oh man, and Seth Rollins cannot believe it, but you should believe it, Seth, because no one's been able to beat him. You think you're going to get the job done with just a buckle bomb? You'd be mistaken. Seth, top rope moonsault. McIntyre hurting. The ribs must be in agony from Drew now. After that, Seth back up to the top, looking for another. This time, Phoenix Splash. Beautifully done by Seth. Cover for the title. 2 count on Drew. Not another kicker. Oh, McIntyre keeps kicking out. Seth Rollins going to keep his foot on the gas pedal and another middle rope. Moonsault off the springboard there by Seth. Drew to his feet this time, and Drew almost took his head off. Clean test clock with that clothesline, and McIntyre stomping away on Seth now. Going to make Seth pay for even thinking he has a chance in hell of becoming WWE Champion tonight. They may have done alright as a team this past week on SmackDown, but there's certainly another team here tonight at the Royal Rumble PLE as the WWE title's on the line in your opening battle this evening. Drew McIntyre all over Rollins in this one. Another big power bomb setting him up at the tippy top rope. What's Drew thinking here? Massive haymaker by McIntyre. Top rope now with both these men here. Superplex by Drew. Seth Rollins in agony after that one. Crowd chat, and this is awesome indeed it is. Drew in for the cover to retain here. 2 count on Rollins and a kicker. Great matchup. They get it started tonight. You know, these two always bring the fight, always bring the fire. I'm really surprised that this match is the opening contest. Of course, we have a lot more to go. But getting started with this is a massive one. And speaking of massive ones, this could be a massive one for Seth. The stomp connects. That 2 count. McIntyre getting his hand on the bottom rope. Great veteran instinct by Drew. And if he'd known his whereabouts to grab the rope, he would have known to kick out as well. Out of one stomp, he definitely would have kicked out. He got hit with, I believe, 4 spears by Roman Reigns at Clash of the Castle. Kicked out of every single one of them. Or maybe it was 3, but nonetheless, he kicked out of everything that Roman Reigns threw at him. And he may just do the same against Seth tonight. Sling blade by Rollins. Middle rope goes Seth once again. Oh, but McIntyre going to stop him. It's Drew McIntyre. Massive shoulder abdominals of Rollins. Oh, but grabbing the leg, Seth Rollins dragging. Screw leg whip by Seth. Back up goes Rollins. He wants to be able to hit this maneuver. Drew McIntyre getting to his feet. Oh, went for a double axe handle, moving out the way. Drew kicked on the midsection. McIntyre, future shock DDT to retain that WWE title. Charles Robinson right there. Scoring 2, shoulders down. Now it's up. Rollins kicking out somehow, some way, as this WWE Championship match rolls on tonight at the Royal Rumble. And speaking of Royal Rumble, Drew doing what the rules of the Rumble are and sends Rollins packing on the floor. If Rollins was in the Rumble, he would have just been eliminated. Clothesline on the outside by Drew. And now, McIntyre. Look at that. Tope on Halo for the second time in this physical battle. With a WWE title on the line live in Indianapolis. Drew swinging a miss there. Rollins kicked in the midsection. Oh, Jesus, look at Seth. Oh, my God. There's the pedigree by Rollins. Both men down. Crucial point of the matchup as this one continues live at the Rumble. Seth Rollins now back in the ring. Tope on taking out McIntyre at ringside. Unreal action, man. And now Seth. Back in goes Drew. Well, this be Rollins' moment for the WWE title. Springboards and frog splash to the lower back of McIntyre. Come on, hooking that tree trunk leg. Shoulders down. No! McIntyre again. What is it going to take? We say it every time Drew's in the ring. What's it going to take to beat him? Maybe he's just unbeatable. And that may be a fact. Claymore by Drew out of nowhere. Cover and retain. Scoring 2 and just no. I was going to say just like that it's over, but no it's not. Not yet anyways. Rollins able to kick out of that Claymore and McIntyre can't believe his eyes. Top rope goes Drew, gonna keep on him. Keep his foot in the gas pedal, but Drew stops over his drag. Massive clothesline off the top by McIntyre. Stop moving at the way, Seth. Seth bowing back, massive forearm, getting another flurry of offense, and trying to get a second gear. Now it's Seth off a sling blade. Nice combination by Rollins. Top rope goes the challenger. He doesn't want to squander his King of the Ring opportunity. Frog splash for the title to defeat the undefeated. 2 count on Drew. Near fall again. And that was a powerful one. A very enthusiastic kick out by the WWE Champion. The Scottish Warrior somehow surviving, but maybe not for long. Can't stop again. Number 2 of the matchup. This time there's no ropes to save McIntyre. Cover, can Rollins do it? Scoring 2. No, he can't. Not yet at least. McIntyre again. Gonna kick out. Holy hell. And now Seth Rollins, middle rope again with a moonsault. Man, the ribs must be in agony of McIntyre. Might have a serious rib injury. Maybe head injury as well. Massive shots, but Drew running in with a neck breaker. As you see, little stains of blood already trying to fill up the mat here as we're only just getting started tonight in the Rumble. This is unreal. McIntyre panned into the crowd. Don't know how wise that is. Oh, but it is! Because there's the Glasgow kiss to Seth. And now in the corner, we're going to put this all away. Drew to retain now. Claymore kick once more. Cover by McIntyre. Leg is hook, shoulders down. Scoring 2 to retain his title. And Seth kicks out again. McIntyre was sure that was it. But Seth Rollins kicked out of the Claymore. Drew McIntyre doesn't know what the hell just happened. And he just mowed down referee Charles Robinson. He's that pissed off that Charles Robinson just got knocked down. Seth and Drew are battling back now, but there's no referee to count a potential pinfall here. Seth Rollins, massive shot on the face. Oh, Drew McIntyre, big kick. McIntyre runs in. Massive shot of Seth. More massive shots. Referee still down and out. Big shot blocked by Seth. Forearm knife edge chop by Rollins. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. 3rd time of the match. Curb stop. No referee there though. Cover again. Leg hook. Shoulders down. Would have been 1, 2. Now he's getting up. 3, 4, 5. He would have beaten him. He would have had McIntyre beat if McIntyre didn't knock down the referee. Smart strategy from Drew McIntyre, folks, I'll tell you. Unreal. Drew to the outside. Seth gonna meet him out there. Slingshot crossbody by the Visionary. I mentioned earlier he does not want to squander his King of the Ring opportunity. He beat 4 class performers, world-class technicians of the game to get the opportunity at the WWE title tonight. He doesn't want to waste that. I don't know what has ever beat Drew McIntyre, but Seth wants to be the first man to be able to do so here in this series. And maybe with this maneuver, he'll be able to do it. He's already hit 3 stomps, a frog splash, a pedigree. And now, Rollins, look at this here. Oh yeah, suplex Falcon Arrow combination. 2 count for the title. Drew again kicking out. Holy hell, man. He's had a pedigree. He's had a buckle bomb. He's had a suplex Falcon Arrow combination. 3 curb stomps, frog splash, and all of that. McIntyre's kicked out. And now we're getting a slugfest on deck tonight. Live in Indianapolis at the Royal Rumble PLE. This is what the paying audience came to see here tonight. These two just battering the piss out of one another all over the coveted WWE Championship of SmackDown. Look at this, man. Back and forth action. Back and forth they go. Trading blows. Trading shots all over the WWE title tonight on the Rumble. Seth Rollins, massive shot. There's McIntyre with a knife edge shot. And now look at this massive hockey fight between these 2 superstars. Massive superstars in the making. Who's gonna get their moment? It's Drew. Clothesline down goes Seth again. And Seth rolling to the outside. McIntyre not having it. He knows the only way you can win this match is by pinfall or submission. He wants to win this. He wants to get it over and done with. He's sick of Seth freaking Rollins in this one. Top rope goes the champion. Rollins in the drop zone. Leg drop by McIntyre. Cover. Drew to retain. Scoring 2. No, and Seth again gonna kick out. Oh, this for that, man. But clothesline again to the outside goes Drew. Seth Rollins pulling out all the stops. Can he be the first man to pin or submit McIntyre? And Ben has undefeated streak, and most importantly, his 279-day reign as champion. Rollins off the apron there, just had a moonsault to the outside on Drew. Gonna send them back in the ring to end his WWE Championship reign. Rollins, back in they go. Kicked and I got second time of the match. He had this once earlier on the floor. He had it in the ring. Pedigree to McIntyre. He's laid out. Doesn't know where he is. Seth top rope for the WWE title. McIntyre getting to his feet. Oh my god, the stomp from the top. Super stomp by Seth. Cover. Is this it? Scoring 2. Seth Rollins has done it. We have a new WWE Champion, and for the first time of the series, Drew McIntyre has been defeated, and he has now been dethroned by the King of the Ring, and your new WWE Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. What a matchup to kick off the Rumble. That may go down as history as one of the best, if not the best match we've seen this series.
WWE Champion,
The celebration begins for Seth. What a moment tonight in Indianapolis. The road to WrestleMania kickstart with a new WWE Champion. As by the looks of things, Rollins will be going to WrestleMania to defend his gold against either the Royal Rumble winner or the Elimination Chamber winner, depending on which brand wins the Rumble later on tonight. But look at Seth Rollins hoisting around that title. He has done it. The King of the Ring is now the WWE Champion. But still to come later on in your main event, it's the men's Royal Rumble matchup with 6 of those superstars and 24 others compete for the shot to main event WrestleMania. But coming up next, it is the women's version. The inaugural Women's Royal Rumble matchup is coming up next. 6 of those and 24 others compete for the opportunity for a championship matchup at WrestleMania. Here we go.
Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Elimination occurs when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Thank you, Samantha Irvin, for explaining the rules of this historic Royal Rumble matchup, the women's version. Who's gonna draw number 1 here in this one? And it's none other than the former WWE Women's Champ.
From Knoxville, Tennessee,
Well, what an unfortunate number to draw if you're Bianca Belair. It was back at Evolution 2 weeks ago where she lost her WWE Women's Championship after having a very successful 177-day reign as WWE Women's Champion. She lost it to Charlotte at Evolution. She lost in a rematch last week on SmackDown to the Queen Charlotte Flair. And now she has drew the number 1 entrant in the Women's Royal Rumble match. If she wants a shot at the championship to get it back at WrestleMania, she's going to have to go wire to wire and win the entire thing from number 1. It's going to be extremely difficult, but if anyone can do it, it's the EST, Bianca Belair. Let's see though, folks, who is going to join her and be entrant number 2 in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Belair ready. She sees who's going to be her opponent to start things off. And it's the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2, representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
What a first 2 to start it off. That is star power right there, folks. These women no stranger to one another because of Bianca's first night on the SmackDown roster before she was even a part of the SmackDown brand. Officially, she was still the NXT Women's Champion. She went one-on-one with, at the time, WWE Women's Champion, as Asuka is a former 3-time WWE Women's Champion over in the SmackDown brand. But on Belair's first night, as she was still NXT Women's Champ, she defeated Asuka on that night on SmackDown before SummerSlam. Was at SummerSlam where, of course, Asuka lost the WWE Women's title, came over to Monday Night Raw, and since has been struggling. And now she is the number 2 entrant in the Women's Rumble, joining Bianca Belair. Both former WWE Women's Champions going to get it started in this one. Who's going to get it? Will it be one of these two? Will it be one of the 28 others? We find out. We, of course, know Bayley will be number 30 in the Rumble as she won the Gauntlet Eliminator match at Evolution, which also included Asuka. But let's see, here we go, man. Matchup is underway. The Royal Rumble now underway. The first of 2 tonight. The Women's Affair getting going right here, right now. Bianca Belair now with Asuka. Look at the strength of the EST. A beautiful gorilla press and a moonsault by Belair. I'm going to try and keep up with the action as best as I can. Of course, we're going to see a lot of bodies enter the fray in this one. And a lot of eliminations left, right and centre, I can only assume. As Asuka, massive strike on Bianca. Off the ropes now with Asuka. Beautiful shining wizard. Down goes Belair. And look at Asuka now on fire against the EST, but Bianca waits, looking to try and eliminate Asuka already. Asuka on the apron, but if the elimination here, no, Asuka hanging on, not going to get her out already. Of course, it was in the Gauntlet Eliminator matchup, with the first 4 eliminated have to join the matchup between number 1 and number 19, and then the other 4 to be eliminated would enter between number 20 and number 30. Of course, the winner would get 30. Bayley did win. She will be number 30 in the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. We know Naomi, Nia Jax, and Io Sky will enter between number 20 and number 29. And of course, for Asuka, Dakota Kai, and others, Jade Cargill as well, they are going to be, of course, entering the first few entrants as well. Meacham was also in that match. But here comes entrant number 3 already. Zelina Vega, representing Monday Night Raw, just got speared amongst the rival here by Belair. Asuka snapmare on Bianca and a massive kick on the EST. And Zelina Vega now, enter number 3, formerly a part of the SmackDown brand, now a part of Monday Night Raw alongside Asuka. Zelina Vega looking to eliminate Asuka here as Belair looks on. Asuka to be the first to go in the Women's Rumble, the inaugural of such. Asuka in trouble here on the apron, could be on verge of elimination as she's able to survive. It will be the first to be eliminated here in the Rumble. Will it be one of these 3? Who knows? But the EST picking up Zelina Vega, and Vega gets dropped there, massive backbreaker. Asuka drops her again, however, and Asuka again with that spinning kick on Belair. Bianca now trying to take a breather, take a rest. As Zelina Vega and Asuka going back and forth here. There's also this past week on Dark, where Io Sky defeated Liv Morgan. We know that Io will be entering between number 20 and number 29. Io was able to defeat Liv Morgan, which means Io will get a higher number than Liv will. Will Liv enter in the 20s as well as Io? Will Liv enter earlier on? Remains to be seen, but Zelina could be eliminated here by Asuka. She's able to survive as Belair lands in massive clothesline on Asuka, and a beautiful head scissors. Nice hurricane run as Asuka takes down Zelina now. And now back after Bianca and a massive knee. And now in just 5 seconds, number 4 in this Women's Royal Rumble matchup is about to enter the matchup. Who's it going to be here? As Asuka sends Belair in the corner, looks for elimination. And number 4, that's Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai of SmackDown is here. 2 women out of the Gauntlet Eliminator matchup at Evolution are now enter the match. Asuka and Dakota. Dakota, I believe, was the second eliminated in that matchup. Asuka, I believe, was the 4th. But look at this. Bianca Belair picks up Asuka, gonna drop her on her head. My God. I've seen that a lot from Bianca, almost like a glam slam. Tight maneuver and a massive knee to Asuka now. Top rope goes the EST. A massive splash on Asuka. The Empress getting absolutely dominated there and almost squashed by the EST. Zelina Vega making quick work at Dakota Kai. She's not eliminated just yet, but Dakota taking a breather as she goes after the EST. Zelina turns her attention to potentially the biggest target in this matchup. But there's Asuka. Massive elbow on Zelina off the ropes now. And a massive back elbow. Zelina back to her feet. Brushes it off like it's nothing. Back and forth they go. Zelina Vega and Dakota Kai now going at it as well. And Dakota grabbing Zelina, elbows away from Vega as Asuka and Bianca back at it. Asuka to eliminate Belair here. I'll tell you, man, Bianca Belair to be the first eliminated would be an absolute upset. Zelina Vega just hit code red there, I believe, on Dakota Kai. Kai is rocked. Don't know why Vega's not taking advantage, but Belair able to hang on as Vega turns her attention to Asuka now. Irish Whip, Asuka to be eliminated on the apron. Belair going after her now, and Belair lands on her feet. Number 5 now entering. Who's it gonna be here? And who's that? The Dakota Kai grabbing Bianca Belair and now slamming in the middle of the ring, and that's Eve Torres. That's a blast from the past. Eve Torres, number 5. You never know who's going to enter the Women's Royal Rumble. And clearly that is true. Oh, she just got speared by Bianca Belair. Eve Torres is in the Women's Royal Rumble match, but Belair not giving her a warm welcome in this matchup. I'll tell you that. Massive shot in the corner by Bianca. Oh, Eve though fighting back. Big kicks. And Asuka went for a drop kick on Eve. Dakota Kai there as well. Double team offense from Kai and Torres as they face plant. Bianca Belair on the canvas. Asuka with a bulldog on Zelina Vega as Eve gets sent into the corner by Kai. It was a short-term alliance there by Dakota and Torres. Oh, Zelina for the elimination here. Oh, Zelina hangs on from Asuka. Asuka looked to get an elimination. That was very scary there. Dakota in trouble there as well. Zelina Vega with a big code breaker to Asuka. Asuka trying to catch a breather with Zelina, Eve and Dakota mixing it up in the far side. Oh, we look at Dakota Kai. Bulldog on a Zelina Vega. No eliminations just yet in the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Who will be the first to go? Will it be one of these 5 women? Can't believe Eve Torres is here. That is really a blast from the past, folks. Never seen her this series. Episode 250, we see her now, but she just ragdolls Asuka. Ragdoll, a former 3-time Women's World Champion, as entrant number 6 now looking to make her way to the ring. Who's it going to be? And it's the NXT Women's Champion, fresh off of defeating Rhea Ripley for the 2nd time last night at TakeOver Deadline. Lyra Valkyria enters the Royal Rumble match. We're getting blasts from the past, and we're also getting NXT superstars, because the NXT Women's Champion has arrived. Lyra going after Torres now. Going to send her into the corner. As well, we'll look at what's Dakota Kai here. Oh, Bianca Belair. Massive penalty kick there. Or a detonation kick. As Asuka. Look at the kicks of her own. And a spinning heel kick at Dakota Kai. Zelina Vega missing the mark there as Lyra grabs Torres. Big elbows out by Eve though. And Zelina, massive clothesline down goes Asuka. Man, what a rumble already. 6 superstars have entered. Only one can win it out of a 30-woman affair here tonight in Indianapolis. Where the hell was Bianca Belair going as Dakota Kai? Just laid out Eve Torres right there. Now Dakota going after her, but Zelina Vega going after Dakota Kai. Will Dakota be the first to go? Face first in the corner. Bianca turns her attention to Eve Torres. Irish Whip, going to send her in the corner alongside Zelina and Dakota. Eve keeps fighting. Lyra from behind on the former WWE Women's Champion. Lyra for a massive elimination here. Belair to be the first to go. Can Valkyria get it here? Lyra almost had it and Bianca Belair able to survive. Entrant number 7 will be entering momentarily as Lyra Valkyria hangs out Bianca to try on the top rope broke first. Number 7 now, here comes Natalya representing SmackDown. Vega to eliminate the NXT Women's Champion. Lyra Valkyria hanging on. You've got to imagine, is Lyra Valkyria 100%? She had an absolute incredible matchup last night at Deadline against none other than Rhea Ripley to defeat Rhea for the 2nd time this series to retain her NXT Women's title that she won off of Ripley in the first place in Evolution. As Eve almost eliminated Asuka, but she's got eliminated by Natalya. Eve Torres, the first eliminated of the Women's Royal Rumble. That is history made. Eve Torres, a blast from the past, making her return to the WWE, only to be eliminated by Natalya to be the first sent out in the Women's Rumble matchup tonight in Indianapolis. Thanks for coming, Eve. As Dakota Kai going after Natalya. Natalya's now out. Natalya just entered, and Dakota Kai eliminates Natty. Well, that's what you get for eliminating a massive nostalgia pop. Natalya is gone by the hands of Dakota Kai. And now Zelina Vega going after Asuka. The eliminations going fast and furious now, folks. 7 have entered, 5 now remain. And Natalya's only won 1 match here in this series. That may count as a win from eliminating Eve Torres, but she's gone as fast as she entered the matchup. Lyra Valkyria, the NXT Women's Champion, turns her attention to the inaugural NXT Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. As Belair picks up Lyra, look at the strength of the ST with a KO day on Lyra Valkyria. As entrant number 8 now, about to make her way to the ring. It's leg drop by Bianca and Asuka. Didn't really get all of it, but I believe this is entrant number 8, Dakota Kai hanging on. Is Kai still in it? And who's this? Number 8, that's Michelle McCool. Another legend, another Hall of Famer, another blast from the past. Oh, the big stars keep coming, and they keep getting speared by Bianca Belair. Look at this, big boobs, Zelina Vega eliminated by Dakota Kai. Vega's gone on the far side of your screen by Dakota as Lyra just had a beautiful moonsault on the EST Bianca. 3 eliminations now. Zelina eliminated by Dakota. Dakota has 2 eliminations here in this matchup. Asuka almost got eliminated by Lyra Valkyria, but Lyra not able to seal the deal just yet. Asuka able to hang on. What a rumbles thus far. Only 8 have entered, but it's already a star-studded field. Let's look at this. Dakota Kai looking to eliminate Michelle McCool. Asuka with the Asuka lock cinched in on the NXT Women's Champion Valkyria. Well, let's knock the legs out of Lyra. Got her locked in, the Asuka lock, nowhere to go. Valkyria able to stay alive. It's right now Dakota Kai. Grabbing Michelle McCool, gonna drop her face first. And look at Bianca drop kick on the Lyra Valkyria. But she's got Dakota Kai now. Got her on the outside. Dakota be eliminated. Dakota hanging on. Beautifully done there. And Michelle went after Asuka. Asuka able to hang on. Asuka going after Michelle. Michelle out. No. Big knee. Michelle McCool still hanging on there. Is looking at us in the corner, Dakota Kai looking to eliminate Bianca Belair as the clock ticks down now. Lyra Valkyria, beautiful head scissors to Michelle McCool. Bianca in trouble in the corner, able to hang on from Kai. Number 9 now, and it's the man, Becky Lynch. Another former champion here in this series, a former women's world champion who won the gold. Back at the Royal Rumble, or back at King of the Ring rather, this is the Royal Rumble. She won the gold at SummerSlam. She lost at King of the Ring as Lyra's just been eliminated by Michelle McCool. The NXT Women's Champion Valkyria tossed out by Michelle. It's Dakota Kai going after McCool now as Bianca with a drop kick to the back of the head of Becky Lynch. 4 eliminations now in the Rumble. Eve Torres, Natalya, Zelina Vega and Lyra Valkyria have all been eliminated. Let's look at Bianca Belair, massive slam there on Becky Lynch. Michelle McCool snapmare on Bianca. Look at the old Dog Dragon sleeper submission hold cinched in here. As Dakota Kai and Asuka go at it. Big elbows from Asuka. Beautifully done there. Who's going to enter next in the Women's Royal Rumble? It's an incredible event thus far. Dakota Kai now. Massive kick to Asuka as Becky and Michelle go at it. Becky turns her attention to Bianca now. And that's a matchup I'd love to see. Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair never got it this series. Maybe we'll see it in the maybe closing stretches or just a little bit here in the Rumble as we have been. Becky, nice leg lariat to Asuka. We've seen that one before. It's Becky now. She's got Dakota Kai tied up in the corner. Becky went for an elimination, couldn't quite get it. I believe this is entrant number 10 now. Into the Women's Royal Rumble as Dakota Kai Hurricane Run on a Becky Lynch. And entrant number 10 is Trish Stratus, another Hall of Famer. Enters the matchup. Look at Michelle McCool here with a faith breaker to Dakota Kai. I believe Bianca just hit KOD as well on Asuka simultaneously. Dakota just got hit with Faith Breaker. And Dakota Kai now could be in the version of elimination by Michelle McCool. And Michelle gets it out. Michelle McCool with her second elimination now. Dakota Kai's out. 5 eliminations here in the Rumble. 5 still remain as 10 have entered. Bianca on the outside trying to keep track of who has the most eliminations here. Michelle McCool with 2. And now with 3. That's a massive one. McCool just eliminated Asuka. Michelle McCool has eliminated Lyra Valkyria, Dakota Kai, and former 3-time Women's World Champion Asuka. Or excuse me, WWE Women's Champion Asuka. Asuka eliminated by McCool. Dakota Kai got 2 eliminations in this one. Natalya has the 1. As looking in the corner here, Trish Stratus in trouble from Michelle McCool, who is on a war of attrition. She is on a warfare tonight. Path of destruction at the Rumble as Becky and Bianca go at it. Here in this one, Bianca Belair, Irish Whip, going to try and send Becky into the corner in a nice maneuver there. Michelle though, going after Bianca. Bianca smacking away at Michelle McCool. Irish Whip going to send her out to the apron. Will she be eliminated? Knee hanging on. My lord, now Trish going after Becky Lynch. Nice elbows by the man, Michelle McCool. Oh God, second time of the match. Now it's time for Bianca Belair to feel the pain. And there's the face breaker, but entrant number 11. It's Tiffy time from NXT. Tiffany Stratton enters the Women's Rumble. We saw last night at TakeOver Deadline. And a decent performance in the Women's Deadline Gauntlet match. She entered number 5 out of the 5-woman affair, but got eliminated by the woman who lasted the entire time, defeating everyone in the Deadline Gauntlet match. The new number 1 contender now for the NXT Women's Championship, Raquel Rodriguez. And Tiffany in there as Bianca just had a massive spear on the man, Becky Lynch. Michelle and Trish go at it. Tiffany Stratton looking on, Bianca Belair, KO, to Becky Lynch. As the number 1 entrant still hanging on, but Tiffany Stratton might not make it last long. Tiffany got Bianca up as Trish trying to toss out Michelle McCool. Tiffany, nice power slam. Michelle hanging on from the clutches of Trish Stratus. Oh, look at Michelle. Nice leg drop on the leg. Nice knee moving out the way. Bianca Belair going after her with the heel whip. Oh, but a little bit too much time wasted, and Bianca eliminated by Tiffany Stratton. What a huge elimination by Tiffy there. And now going after Michelle. Stratton with elimination, looking to make it to Michelle McCool, hangs on. Bianca Belair is out by the hands of Tiffany Stratton. 4 women remain. Entrant number 8, Michelle McCool. Entrant number 9, Becky Lynch. Entrant number 10, Trish Stratus. And entrant number 11, Tiffany Stratton. Followed by entrant number 12, Michin. The HBIC of the WWE is Becky Man. Handle slam on Michelle McCool now. Michin now in. Becky Lynch looking to eliminate Michelle McCool. Will she be going here? No. Michin preventing it. Michin going after Becky Lynch now. To make it in for herself as Michelle eliminated by Tiffany Stratton. Second elimination now from Tiffany. Michelle McCool in the lead though with most eliminations in this matchup with 3. Dakota Kai and now Tiffany Stratton are tying with 2 eliminations. Can't believe Bianca Belair or Asuka got none. And they're both already out in this matchup. Potential favourites to win it. That'll just show you the numbers clearly do matter in the Royal Rumble matchup. It's Tiffany with a bulldog and Michin. Trish Stratus laid out Tiffany Stratton after Michin. And 3 eliminations now for Tiffy. Michin out just like that. She only just got into the thing. We'll see you later, Michin. Thanks for coming, I guess. Tiffany Stratton out tying Michelle McCool for the most eliminations thus far with 3. Tiffany, incredible, man. Michelle McCool, Bianca Belair, and the ladder elimination of Michin right there by Tiffany. And now Becky in the corner on Trish. Nice forearm shot. I'd love to see Tiffany and Trish. That'd be a very, very good matchup. Passing the torch matchup as well, I'd say. Is this entrant number 13 now in the Women's Rumble? Tiffany on the apron. Becky and Trish go at it. Go behind Schoolgirl and a powerbomb number 13 now. Oh my, the flashbacks keep coming. Here comes another legend, another Hall of Famer. Look who's on her feet. It's Trish Stratus who faces Lita. Lita's in the Rumble, going straight for Trish. The 2 women that epitomizes women's wrestling back in the 2000s and the noughties are in the Rumble right now at the same time. Lita is here, folks. It's Tiffany. We're going to try and eliminate Becky Lynch in the corner there as Lita looks on. Trish Stratus hurting on the outside of the ring, on the apron, trying to catch a breather in this women's Royal Rumble matchup tonight. Oh, but Lita and Trish still going back at it. Becky Lynch able to fight out the clutches of Tiffany Stratton now. And Becky with a clothesline on Tiffany. Trish Stratus trying to run away from Lita. Look at that. Oh, Trish missing the mark there. And Lita going after Becky Lynch for a massive elimination here. Can Lita get her out? Lita massive shot now blocked by Becky. And now Trish and Tiffany going at it for the first time in this one. Becky looking to eliminate Lita. Lita now hanging on. Both women trying to get each other out. Neither is happening. Trish Stratus trying to eliminate Tiffany Stratton now. Nice powerbomb by Lita. Can Tiffany be eliminated by Trish here? Can Trish get her out? Forget passing of the torch. Trish wants it all for herself. Hanging on though is Lita. Clothesline. Becky is out. What an elimination from Lita. Welcome back, Lita. See ya later, Becky Lynch. Unbelievable scenes. And look at this. Trish Stratus to eliminate Tiffany Stratton here. Oh no, she's looking for Stratusfaction. Number 14 now. Sonya Deville yet to win a match here in this series. So this past week on Raw, she had a match with the number 1 contender for the Women's World title, Kairi Sane. Of course, Sane, the Queen of the Ring winner. Sonya now in the matchup. 4 are still alive in this one. Trish, Tiffany, Lita, and Deville. It's Becky Lynch surprisingly being eliminated there by Lita. Number 10, number 11, number 13, number 14. And the Rumble right now is Meacham with number 12. She is no longer in the matchup. Lita right now looking to try and eliminate Trish Stratus. Look at the strength of Lita. Can she get her out as Tiffany Stratton got Sonya up? Is Sonya Deville going to elbow her way free there? Big elbows to the top of the head as Sonya Deville fell after Lita. Massive knee. She's never won a match in this series. What a way it would be for Deville to turn it around to win the Royal Rumble match. The inaugural women's version of this contest. And look at this head scissors by Trish Stratus on Sonya Deville. Irish whip sends her back into the kitchen sink knee there. Lita looking to eliminate Tiffany Stratton. Trish saving Tiffany. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but she went after Lita. Clearly bad blood between Trish and Lita after all these years. Is Tiffany going after Trish for a 4th elimination? No, Trish sends her in the corner. Deville after Trish. Is Deville thinking here? Oh, massive shot there. And now Sonya Deville trying to eliminate Tiffany Stratton. This could be absolutely huge for Sonya. As entrant number 15 about to make her way to the ring. We're now halfway through the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. And number 15 is now running to the ring. Who is this? I believe that's the inaugural Women's World Champion. It is. The boss Sasha Banks is here. And it's funny how Trish Stratus is in the ring right now, because that is the woman that Sasha defeated at WrestleMania to become the inaugural Women's World Champion. Deville almost eliminated by Banks. As Deville hung on. Lita to eliminate Tiffany Stratton. Stratton hanging on. Sasha Banks and Deville going at it. As Tiffany eliminated by Lita. Lita now with her 2nd elimination. Eliminating Becky Lynch, and now eliminating Tiffany Stratton. 2 potential favourites to win the thing. Gone by the hands rather of the Hall of Famer Lita. Tiffany Stratton, nice shots into the corner on Lita. And Sasha Banks after Sonya Deville. Massive clothesline on Sonya. Trish, nice clothesline missing though. As Lita goes right back after her. Sonya and Sasha back at it. Irish whip off. Look at that avoidance by Banks. Leapfrogging over the head of Deville, who went for a spear, I believe. Going to be sending her to the outside, and Deville eliminated by Sasha Banks. Banks for the first elimination of the matchup. There goes Sonya Deville. As Lita and Trish go at it. Lita now for a 3rd elimination. Trish is out. Oh man, we're down to 2 right now. Only halfway through though. There's still 15 more to come in this matchup. Sasha and Lita have cleared the ring as Lita almost got eliminated there by Banks. Able to hang on, nice elbow there as Sasha Banks clothesline on Lita. As we're over halfway through the Royal Rumble matchup then for the women's version. Number 16 about to make her way to the ring. And it's SmackDown's Carmella. Another woman who has never won a match this series. What a way it would be if she can win the Women's Royal Rumble matchup to be her first win of the series. Sasha still going after Lita. Lita with 3 eliminations. Tying Michelle McCool. Tying Tiffany Stratton as well for the most in this matchup. Sasha with 1 thus far as Carmella walking through the back of Lita. Went for something there with Sasha. Countered by Carmella. Lita grabbing Carmella now. And then what's Lita got a main clothesline? There goes Mella, just like that. Lita now has the most eliminations in this matchup, with 4 eliminations to her name. Lita's cleaning house, but Sasha Banks, small package driver to Lita. We're going to try and finally eliminate the Hall of Famer, but Lita with a nice counter in the corner, nice fist chop. On to Sasha. Sasha, nice kick to the midsection, nice kick to the leg. Sasha Banks now. Irish whip out of the corner goes Lita, nice fist chop by the inaugural Women's World Champion, who would love another opportunity at getting either that championship back or the WWE Women's title. Over on SmackDown as the current champion is the Queen Charlotte Flair. Of course, the Women's World Champion right now as Alexa Bliss. Could be Kairi Sane by the end of the night as Sasha almost got eliminated there by Lita. Waistlock again, back and forth actions. Just these 2 in the ring right now. Sasha Banks and Lita. Sasha eliminates her. Lita's out. Sasha clears the ring. 2 eliminations now for the boss Sasha Banks. Lita though breaking the record thus far, having the most eliminations of this matchup with 4. As number 17, I believe this is. Yes, it is number 17, Chelsea Green has entered the matchup. Oh, Sasha looking for bankrupt, but Chelsea Green able to counter it. Neck breaker by Green. Green was also in the gauntlet matchup, the Deadline Gauntlet last night at TakeOver Deadline. She had her number 4 out of 5, and of course was eliminated, much like everyone, by Raquel Rodriguez, who went on to win the entire thing after entering number 2. Beat Roxanne Perez, beat Zoe Stark, beat Chelsea Green, and then of course beat Tiffany Stratton in the final stage of it. How fresh is Chelsea Green after coming up short last night in the Deadline Gauntlet to come into the inaugural Women's Rumble match representing NXT against a SmackDown representative and a former Raw representative as the inaugural Women's World Champion Banks. Sasha Banks with Chelsea Green off the rope. Sasha drop kick avoided by Green. Knife edge chop avoided by Sasha. Grabbing our Irish whip. Sasha, no knee by Chelsea, able to hang on. Chelsea still in this one, at least for now. And Chelsea Green grabbing Sasha Banks. Got her against the ropes. Nice elbow by Banks. Counters. Irish whip to the outside. Chelsea Green eliminated by Banks. 3 eliminations now for the legit boss Sasha Banks. Sonya Deville, Lita, and Chelsea Green all going by the hands of Sasha. Number 18 now in the Women's Rumble. And a storm has arrived in Indianapolis. Here comes Jade Cargill, and these two no strangers to one another. They faced off one-on-one in the quarter-final stage of the Queen of the Ring tournament, with Sasha Banks getting the win on that night on the episode of SmackDown. Tonight they're one-on-one, at least momentarily, in the Women's Rumble matchup. And of course the cutoff for Jade was number 19, which is the next entrant, after she was one of the first 4 eliminated from the Gauntlet Eliminator match back at Evolution to determine some entry spots in the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. You've got to imagine Bayley is licking her chops, knowing she's coming out very well last. Doesn't necessarily mean she's winning the thing, however. Sasha Banks statement onto Jade Cargill, the number 18 entrant, in trouble here for a courtesy of the number 15 entrant, Sasha Banks. Banks statement cinched in, Jade able to escape. Oh, there's no pinfalls and rumbles. No point in doing that, Jade. And Sasha just sitting on her ass. Jade Cargill waiting for her to get to her feet. Jade Cargill goes her by the throat. Choke slam by the former WWE Women's Champion. That's right, folks. Jade winning the title back at SummerSlam against the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, before coming up short and losing the title in her first defense of the gold against her good friend, who officially made her main roster debut on that night, Bianca Belair, who's of course the former Women's WWE Champion over in SmackDown. Recently lost the gold to Charlotte Flair 2 weeks ago at the first ever All Women's PLE Evolution. Entrant number 19 now about to make her way to the ring. A Sasha Banks clothesline on to Jade Cargill. Here comes Nikki Cross of SmackDown, the Scottish Savage of the Blue Brand, enters the fray. Nikki Cross after Jade Cargill here. Nice neck breaker by Nikki. Beautifully executed there by Cross. Sasha Banks with one of her own on Nikki this time. Jade Cargill stomping away on Sasha Banks. Nice elbow by Nikki Cross there. Nikki Cross on Jade Cargill. All SmackDown stars in the Rumble right now are these two women, and I believe I know who's going to be entering number 30. It's going to be Bayley. We know Io Sky is obviously going to be in the 20s. We know Liv Morgan will be out before Io Sky is out after the matchup this past week on WWE Dark to determine who would get the highest number in the Rumble. It's Sasha Banks now going after Nikki Cross for her 4th elimination of the matchup to tie with leader for the most eliminations at number 20. Time to feel the glow. It's Roz Naomi. Naomi now in the Women's Rumble here. She had a very good showing. The Deadline, not the Deadline Gauntlet, excuse me. They got that eliminator at Evolution. I believe eliminating 2 superstars, Michin and Asuka. Of course, Asuka, a woman that she's lost to in the past. Naomi wanted a piece of Jade there. Now she wants a piece of Nikki Cross. Going all the way around with Nikki. Jade Cargill fighting out. And then Nikki Cross fighting out. And that's Women's Rumble. Jade going to send her into the corner. Nikki Cross, Irish whip, counter by Jade Cargill. It's Sasha right now, just watching the proceedings. Says, look at that. Jade just almost cleaned that claw of Naomi there. Sasha Banks now blocked in the corner. Naomi springboard stunner on a Jade Cargill and a DDT by Nikki Cross on Sasha Banks. And then Nikki Cross turns round Sasha. Can anyone break the record of leader thus far in the Women's Rumble matchup? Leader with the most eliminations with 4 thus far. in the inaugural Women's Rumble. What a match it's been thus far. Nikki eliminates Sasha. Sasha eliminates Nikki. And now Sasha has tied Lita for the most eliminations at 4 here in this Women's Rumble tonight. Sasha Banks and Lita tied with the most eliminations with 4, and a massive spear there by Jade Cargill on Naomi. Sasha Banks and Jade now going to go back at it as Naomi trying to take a breather underneath the ropes now. I believe this is entrant number 21 here in the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. There's bankrupt by Sasha Banks as here comes NXT superstar, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler at number 21. Baszler going after Naomi here. Is Jay going to be sent into a corner onto Baszler, who's still going after Naomi? Jade Cargill and Sasha Banks got a massive kick from Sasha on Jade Cargill. Oh, a massive knee there by Jade. Oh, there's the punt kick by Cargill. The bicycle boot by Jade. Always the prelude to her finishing maneuver. Jaded, who I believe she was looking at who on Shayna Baszler there. But able to counter Jade for a spear on Naomi. Naomi got her with a leg drop. Shayna Baszler battling back against Naomi here. We still know Bayley number 30, Io Sky still to enter, Liv Morgan still to enter, Nia Jax as well still to enter the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Cannot wait to see those superstars in, and who knows who else is going to come out. We've seen a lot of surprises tonight, a lot of NXT superstars, a lot of blasts from the past. Eve Torres, Michelle McCool, Lita, just to name a few. As Naomi has eliminated Shayna Baszler. Baszler didn't last long in there at all. Naomi with elimination now. She goes straight for Sasha Banks for the leg lariat there. It's Jade Cargill, massive leader midsection on Naomi. And a pump handle face buster goes Naomi. You won't be feeling the glow. You'll be feeling the effects of that, Naomi. I'll tell ya. Wheelbarrow builder off a springboard by Banks on Cargill. Number 22 now. And it's another blast from the past. I was just mentioning how Michelle McCool has entered. How Eve Torres has entered. Well, here comes Beth Phoenix. Oh, the wave of WWE Hall of Famer Edge. Clothesline Sasha Banks and eliminates Sasha. That's for the legend, says Beth Phoenix. Because, of course, Lita was eliminated by Sasha Banks. And Sasha and Lita have tied it for the most eliminations in this matchup with 4. Beth Phoenix with 1, Naomi also with 1, Jade Cargill with none. As those 3 are the 3 remaining in the Rumble for the time being right now. 22 women have entered, 3 remain in the Rumble right now. Jade Cargill, nice elbow in the midsection on Naomi. Clothesline, I thought she was going to go all the way over the top. Naomi able to stay alive thus far, however. Now, what a Women's Rumble this has been. Jade Cargill, Beth Phoenix going to go at it. A matchup you never thought you would see here in this series. These are just incredible matches between NXT superstars, legends, Raw superstars, SmackDown superstars. They're all going at it. One time a year where all 3 brands just all battle for the opportunity of main eventing WrestleMania as Beth Phoenix laying out Naomi there. Still right back at it. Beth Phoenix, the glam is on. All over Naomi now, all over Jade Cargill with a massive clobber to the back. As the countdown clock back on, this is entrant number 23. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty of the Women's Rumble, I believe, from here on out. You enter this spot, you have a great chance of winning the thing. It's another NXT superstar, the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez. As Cargill is going to hit Jaded on Beth Phoenix. Roxanne, of course, a part of the Deadline Gauntlet last night, was the first woman to enter, the first, of course, eliminated as well by the eventual winner Raquel Rodriguez, as Jade eliminates Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix eliminated by Cargill. Cargill gets her first elimination of the matchup. Cargill lasted the longest out of everyone thus far in the ring right now. She entered number 18. Naomi entered number 20, and of course Roxanne just momentarily entered the matchup at number 23. Naomi, back suplex there, and that pop into a leg drop. Jumps into it on Roxanne Perez. Jade just watching the affair. Rear view though. Rear view by Naomi on Jade Cargill, but Naomi not going to capitalise on Jade. Instead going after the NXT girl Roxanne Perez. And now the Irish whip by Naomi going to send Roxanne out of the corner. Looking to eliminate Perez here. Will Roxanne be out right now? Oh God, trying to hang on. She just entered the matchup. Nice elbow right upside the top of the head by Perez. And a Roxanne Irish whip brings her back into an uppercut, and Jade Cargill rocking Roxanne Perez. Jade, oh, there's that punt kick again. Basic Alberta Perez and a back again with a showboating. The push-ups by Jade Cargill. Entrant number 24 now. About to make her way to the ring. And it's another throwback. Another legend. Molly Holly. Here's the Women's Rumble. What nostalgia we are seeing tonight. This is incredible. Molly Holly at number 24 now. And then Molly Holly will eliminate Cargill in the inaugural Women's Rumble tonight. Oh, but Jade's still at it. At least for now, man, momentarily. But Naomi eliminated by Perez. What an elimination. Roxanne Perez scoring a massive elimination. There goes Naomi. Perez with her first elimination of that job. Now looking for perhaps her second to get rid of the legendary Mighty Molly, or just Molly Holly. It's not the Mighty version tonight. But Jade, oh God, Molly, you don't want to be there. Cargill now, marching around the ring with Molly Holly. Jade! Can Cargill capitalise on Molly Holly now? Roxanne looks on. Waiting for her moment. Molly Holly eliminated just as she entered the matchup by Jade Cargill. Cargill's eliminated two legends and two blasts from the past here in this Women's Rumble. As now we're just down to these two women for the time being. Roxanne Perez, Jade Cargill. First time ever these two have shared the squared circle. That's what I was talking about, folks. That's the only time you can see action like this. An NXT star, a SmackDown star going at it in the middle of the Rumble one-on-one momentarily. Roxanne now drops her face first off the Impaler DDT. As the NXT star stands tall, who's going to be number 25 in the Women's Royal Rumble match? And speaking of NXT, this is a woman that Roxanne Perez knows very well. The former NXT Women's Champion, who had a 304-day reign as champion. It's Rhea Bloody Ripley. And Rhea's last successful defense over NXT Women's title before losing it to Lyra Valkyria at Evolution 2 weeks ago was against Roxanne Perez, who just hit Pop Rocks on Jade Cargill. Ripley now going after Perez. But Perez now kick to Rhea. And it will Pop Rocks to Rhea Perez. A one-woman wrecking crew tonight. Roxanne's on fire, man. Both women laid out in the corner. Big stomps on Jade Cargill by Roxanne Perez. Now going to throw her out of the ring the hard way. Roxanne Perez picking her up. Irish whip. Oh, went for an Irish whip. Big shots. Nice elbow there by Rhea Bloody Ripley. Picking up Roxanne and dropping her now. Jade from behind. Massive back suplex. Just dropping her where she stands. Not a lot of women have entered the Rumble all at the one time. I believe the most we've seen in the Rumble at the one time is 5 or 6. No woman wants to stay in there for that long. Don't even know who the longest tenured star is in this Rumble. I believe it may be Jade Cargill at this point. It's Jade now, just like a pounce. Rhea Ripley halfway across the ring before turning her attention back to the prodigy of NXT, Roxanne Perez. 2 NXT stars and a SmackDown star in there right now. Number 26, that's another SmackDown star. The Irresistible Force, Nia Jax has entered. Number 26 is Nia. And she just pushes around Roxanne Perez, bullying her, using her weight and throwing around Roxanne like she's nothing. Roxanne got Rhea Ripley though for a massive elimination to eliminate the woman who beat her in an NXT Women's title match not too long ago. Rhea able to hang on a nice elbow. Nia Jax now from behind, back suplex there on Roxanne Perez. Stomping away is Rhea Ripley on Jade Cargill in the corner here. Number 26 is there. We know that Liv Morgan, Io Sky and Bayley have still to enter. We don't know the fourth one. We know Bayley will be number 30 and we know that Io Sky will come out later than Liv Morgan. So, nonetheless, number 27, number 28, number 29, number 30 still to enter. Bayley will be 30. Liv will be out before Io is out, whether it's next, whether it's 27 or 28. Liv won't be number 29 though, I'll tell you that. And look at that from Rhea Ripley. It's neckbreaker on Jade Cargill. Nia Jax looking to try and eliminate Rhea Ripley. This is the first time those two women have squared off in the ring at the same time as well. It's Rhea missing the knee there on Nia Jax. It's Nia just tossing around Ripley like she's nothing. Rhea Ripley is no small woman whatsoever. She's got more muscles in places that most people don't even have places, me included. The clock's still going. Entrant number 27 fastly approaching the ring. Who's going to enter this fray of 4 women in the Rumble right now? And here comes Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, number 27. It's still a good number from Liv. Even though she lost to Io Sky, giving Sky a better number than her. This past week on Dark, it's still a good number. As Roxanne goes right for Morgan. Rhea Ripley planting Jade face first with the electric chair face buster. Roxanne Perez turns her attention to Nia Jax. This is a David versus Goliath battle. Roxanne now. Massive shots and eliminates Nia. What an elimination there. Unbelievable by Roxanne Perez. 2 eliminations now from Roxy. Getting rid of Naomi and Nia Jax. And now Liv. Gonna eliminate Roxanne Perez, and she does. Roxy's now out. Courtesy of Liv Morgan. And a left hand spring. Into the head scissors on Rhea bloody Ripley there. And Shane with a punt kick again. Oh, what a physical battle there. Punt kick to Liv Morgan. Gonna turn her around. Liv just entered the matchup. She's gonna be on Dream Street tonight. Wobbly foundation as Liv Morgan gets planted with Jaded by Cargill. Cargill's lasted the longest than anyone in this matchup, I believe. Bianca Belair entered. Bianca Belair has lasted the longest. She was eliminated 11 places in by Tiffany Stratton. Jade Cargill right now, she entered the number 18. We have seen number 27 recently. If number 30 comes out, which is Bayley, and Jade's still in, she would have lasted the longest in this contest. Maybe even if she goes on to win the thing as well. Number 28 now, and here comes Io Sky. Just one entrance apiece. One entrant different. It's Io and Liv, the opponents from this past week. WWE Dark Edition of SmackDown. And they're going right after each other. It's no surprise there. So we know Bayley's number 30. We don't know who entrant number 29 is going to be. But 2 more entrants still to come out. Let's look at a star-studded lineup right now. Liv Morgan, Io Sky, Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley remain in the Women's Royal Rumble matchup right now. Jade, nice knife first chops on Rhea. Bloody Ripley, forearm shot by Cargill. Jade, massive spine buster on Rhea. And I'd love to see that one-on-one in the future. Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley, sign me up, yes please. We don't know what Rhea can do much more of in NXT. She's done pretty much everything there is to do on NXT. Everything there is to accomplish, she has done. Former NXT Women's Champion, 304-day reign was very impressive. Losing to Lyra Valkyria at Evolution. Before, of course, coming up short last night at TakeOver Deadline in the rematch to Lyra Valkyria with the NXT Women's title on the line. Io Sky now to eliminate Morgan here on the apron. Drop kick, Liv out. Io defeated Liv this past week on Dark, and she gets the best of Liv Morgan again tonight. Live in Indianapolis at the Rumble. Eliminating Morgan. Io Sky now with elimination here in this one. Jade Cargill with 2 eliminations as she entered number 18. And now here comes number 29. Who's it going to be? Oh my, look at this. Io Sky hanging on. It's Rowdy Ronda Rousey returns to the WWE. This is the first time we've seen her in this series. Ronda Rousey, number 29. And of course we know Bayley is number 30. So one of those 5 women. Io Sky, Ronda Rousey, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, and of course yet to enter Bayley will be winning the Women's Royal Rumble matchup, and they will go on to main event, or not main event, but get a championship opportunity in a featured matchup at WrestleMania for their branch championship. But look at this, big elbows by Rhea Ripley in the midsection of Ronda Rousey, who's fighting back here. Rhea to eliminate Ronda amongst her arrival. Nice knee. And I believe Michin and Natalya are the shortest tenured stars to be eliminated in this Rumble. I believe they just entered and they just got eliminated. Shayna Baszler didn't last too long as well. Neither did Molly Holly either. As Io Sky, nice German suplex on Rhea and a beautiful kick. And Rhea and Io have had their history over on NXT as well, folks. Io never been able to defeat Rhea Ripley here in this series. They have had 2 matches, or 3 I believe. One of which in the opening rounds of the inaugural NXT Women's Championship tournament, and the other 2 for the NXT Women's Championship. Rhea winning each and every one over Sky. But now Jade in trouble, as is Rhea Ripley. And Rhea and Jade both hanging on as here comes the 30th and final entrant in the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Bayley. Oh, there's Jade. Massive kick to Io Sky. So one of these 5 women folks will be going on to WrestleMania to challenge either Charlotte Flair, Kairi Sane, or Alexa Bliss. Whoever is the champion going into WrestleMania for either the Women's World or the WWE Women's title. You can imagine if Rhea Ripley for NXT or Ronda Rousey, who's just returned to WWE, win this, who will they challenge? We know Io and Jade are on SmackDown. They're most likely to go after Charlotte Flair. We know Bayley's on Raw, most likely to go after Kairi or Bliss. Whoever wins that matchup later on tonight. And Ronda Rousey and Rhea Ripley going at it right here, right now. Ronda Rousey, waist lock, Rhea Ripley, clothesline. Thought Ronda was going to go out there. Nice knees by Io on Bayley. Back in fourth action, double team offense from Ronda Rousey and Rhea Ripley. Or Jade Cargill face first, and Jade now has lasted the longest than anyone in this contest tonight. Bianca lasted 11 entrances. Jade has lasted 12 entrances, and might last even longer considering all the entrances have happened now. Each and every entrant have entered the ring here in this Women's Rumble. It's one of these 5 to win it. Ripley just hit the riptide to Ronda Rousey. And they're going after Bayley. I don't know why the hell you wouldn't just go after Ronda and get her out, Rhea. Nice shot, Bayley, though. Oh, Jesus, back and forth here. Rhea to eliminate Bayley again. There's Io Sky, though. After Rhea Ripley sends her in the corner. What's Io thinking here? Massive European uppercut. Bayley to eliminate Ronda. No, Io Sky there. Going after Bayley. Beautiful. Right over there by Io. Side Russian leg sweep. Bayley and Io with a final 2 in the Gauntlet Eliminator match at Evolution to determine who would be number 30. Bayley getting the win, getting the best of Io Sky on that night. Face first now goes Bayley into the corner. Bayley counters. Oh, knee to the back. Lower back there. That has got a hurt. And a Io Sky dragging Bayley to the rope. Io Hurricane Rana. Bayley eliminated. Io getting the Mesmer revenge. After Bayley won the Gauntlet Eliminator, but she won't win the Rumble. Bayley's gone. We're down to the final 4. One of these 4 women's going to WrestleMania. Ronda Rousey, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, or Jade Cargill. Who's gonna get it? Rhea and Io. The NXT alumni is looking to work together to eliminate Ronda Rousey, who's returned tonight, or debuted in this series rather, as Jade looks on. Ronda Rousey able to hang on. Nice elbows there. Jade after Rhea Ripley. Massive knee to the midsection. Ronda getting involved, but Io dragging through the leg whip on Ronda Rousey. One of these 4 here. It's the final 4. Bayley is gone. Io now with 2 eliminations. Jade with 2 of her own right. Rhea and Ronda yet to get an elimination in this matchup. Nice knee by Ronda Rousey on Io Sky. Avoiding elimination is Rhea with a riptide on Jade Cargill. And the corner goes Ronda, courtesy of Io Sky. Nice kicks there. Oh, Ronda going to send Io out of the corner. There's Rhea Ripley. Irish whip now by Rhea. Big knee, there goes Ronda. And a clothesline, there goes Rhea Ripley by Io. 3 eliminations now by Sky. As we're down to the final 2 just like that. Io Sky, Jade Cargill, 2 SmackDown superstars. One of them is going to go to WrestleMania to challenge either Charlotte Flair or whoever else may win that title up until then. They may even go for the Raw Women's title. Who knows? But Io, top rope against Jade. Beautifully done there. Frankenstein off the top by Io Sky. And now back into the corner goes Jade Cargill. Io entered number 28. Jade entered number 18. Who's going to go to WrestleMania? Showtime pump straight by Io Sky now. Tepe top rope. What an incredible Women's Rumble this has been. Spanish Fly from the Avalanche Heights by Io. On to Jade Cargill. Get Io Sky. Can she do it? Turns it around over the moonsault to Jade. Io to go to WrestleMania to challenge for the WWE Women's title. You gotta imagine she's wanting that rubber match with Charlotte Flair. Can she get the elimination here? Can she go to Mania? Then there is the addition to the SmackDown Women's Division, Io Sky. Debuted a few short weeks ago here. May win the Rumble. It's down to these 2 women. What an effort from both of them. It's been Jade Cargill, massive forearm, massive knife edge chop there with Io. Another big mighty forearm from Jade, and now, oh god, he's in trouble here. Cargill walking around the ring with Io Sky. Another JD connecting by Jade Cargill. Jade now to go to WrestleMania, picking Io up the vertical base. To eliminate here on the apron is Io Sky. Can Jade muscle her out to win the Rumble to go to Mania? Io Sky eliminated. Jade Cargill's going to WrestleMania. Jade is the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble winner. What a matchup tonight. What a historic first ever Women's Rumble as that woman Jade Cargill gets a chance to regain her WWE Women's title. She is going to WrestleMania. Charlotte Flair, if you're still champion by that big event, look out for a storm. What a show here tonight. Well, after that incredible women's affair, we're going to be on another one later on tonight as the Women's World Champion Alexa Bliss looking to put her gold on the line against the Queen of the Ring winner, Kairi Sane. It's coming up a little bit later on tonight at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. But coming up next, more action on the Raw side of things as the United States Championship is on the line. As the Viper Randy Orton earned his opportunity this past week on Raw by defeating the glorious Bobby Roode. He challenges Sami Zayn for the gold right here next in Indianapolis, Indiana at the Royal Rumble.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
As you just heard from Alicia Taylor, here we go, US title on the line. Randy Orton this past week on Raw defeated the glorious Bobby Roode to get the championship opportunity here tonight. But crucially, he does not have FTR, the World Tag Team Champions, in his corner tonight. He said to them boys backstage, he wants to do it all by himself. In fact, FTR not even in the building anymore. They arrived with Orton. Orton saying, you know what, I handle this myself. You guys go home, you catch a drink, you get yourselves a jet, you have fun, and watch me win the United States Championship tonight. FTR have all the faith in the world of their leader, the Viper Randy Orton, and why wouldn't they? A legend of the game, a veteran of the business, and could be your next United States Champion here tonight at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event, folks. Gonna be a fun night of action. Already has been a fun night of action, but a fun weekend, but a fun week as a whole. Raw this past week was incredible. SmackDown, NXT, WWE Dark, and of course last night at NXT TakeOver Deadline. Just when you thought the action can't get any better, ho, baby, you're wrong. Because the Viper Randy Orton is going to show you that it just can, especially when he is in action. Looking to become the next United States Champion here tonight at the Rumble in Indianapolis, Indiana. Always getting a huge ovation, does the Viper Randy Orton. But his opponent today gets an even better ovation. That man being Sami Zayn, the United States Champion, who held the gold all the way back from the Raw after Survivor Series, after winning the co-branded, dual-branded Battle Royal, which also included Randy Orton. It was for an opportunity at either the United States or the Intercontinental Championship, depending on which brand you were on. Sami Zayn of Raw, of course, winning that matchup and going on to defeat the megastar LA Knight for the United States Championship after the fact on the night after Survivor Series, becoming the new United States Champion. He's held the title since then. He has defended it 4 times against Johnny Gargano, against LA Knight, against Shinsuke Nakamura, and against Kofi Kingston most recently. Can he get his 5th defense against Randy Orton right here, right now in Indianapolis at the Rumble? We're going to have to wait and see as the crowd serenades Sami Zayn with the incredible theme song that only is fitting of a champion. He might not always be a champion with a physical gold around his waist, but he does have a heart of a champion each and every time he steps foot into the ring, like he's doing right here, right now. Looking to once again defend his United States Championship, but this is without a doubt his toughest task to date first time ever affair between these two men. United States title on the line. Gonna be a fun one as the crowd is ready for this championship matchup. As my folks, that right there is what they're paying for. The beautiful, prestigious, and covered red, white, blue, and gold United States Championship of Monday Night Raw. Let's head to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Alicia Taylor.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton. And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Sami Zayn.
Thank you, Alicia Taylor. Great introductions as always, as Sami Zayn has held the United States Championship for 61 days and counting. Looking to make it even more tonight after his victory over Randy Orton, which he is very confident and he'll be able to do so. I mean, think about it. LA Knight, the man that Sami beat for the championship, beat him again at Clash of the Castle to retain back in Glasgow, Scotland just 4 weeks ago. Randy Orton a couple of weeks back on Monday Night Raw lost to LA Knight in a world title contenders match. So if Sami could beat LA twice and LA could beat Orton once, surely Sami's going to win tonight. That's wrestling maths for you, but you never know. You got all sorts of things. The crowd, the stakes. It's absolutely incredible. Here we go. Speaking of incredible, this matchup now underway. Third of the evening. Sami Zayn, Randy Orton. US title on the line tonight at the Rumble. Randy, nice shot to Sami. And look at this, Sami Jawbreaker fighting back against the Viper, who spawned some red pants tonight. Not often do we see Randy switching up from the black, but tonight he certainly is doing just that as Sami Zayn. Springboard off the middle rope with the DDT, and Randy Orton fighting back with a clothesline by the Viper. Right at the chest of Sami, and another clothesline by Sami Zayn by Randy Orton. And now what's Randy got to mind here? Oh yeah! Down goes Sami. Nicely done there, Randy Orton. An axe handle there. What's the Viper looking for now? Oh Jesus, look at that right on the ring apron. Back suplex. Sami Zayn hitting hard. Holy hell. Now the Viper. Gonna send him back into the squared circle here. Sami Zayn. Massive shot blocked by Sami. Nice shot. Sami Zayn back and forth they go here. Sami Zayn now. Michinoku driver on the Viper. And now Sami. Middle rope. Oh, missing the mark completely there. That's not good if you're Randy Orton. Not good if you're Sami Zayn rather. That's good if you're Randy Orton. But Sami always finds a way to bounce back. Tornado DDT out of the middle rope. Covered by Sami to retain here. Only enough for a one. Kick out as referee Daphne LaShawn has drew the assignment here. She has been assigned this contest, United States title on the line. She'll be calling it down the middle as she does all the time. Right here on the Rumble. Sami Zayn from behind. Got a penny predicament locked in here on Randy Orton. Shoulders down. Sami to retain the goal. One count again. Randy able to stay alive. The championship hanging the balance. Randy Orton now backbreaker now. And a massive clothesline in the back of the head of Sami Zayn. And now Randy Orton, beautiful double axe handle, nothing fancy about it, but certainly effective, and it's beautiful for Randy Orton fans, and Randy Orton as well, and I certainly am a Randy Orton fan. I'm an everyone fan, me. Not biased commentator here, live at KO Productions, episode 250. It's Randy Orton here. Look at this after the leg of Sami. Oh, Jesus, what an elbow there. But Sami Zayn here at the Royal Rumble, their prestigious PLE, folks. We are on the road to WrestleMania. Randy Orton all over Sami Zayn here. Jawbreaker on Sami. And a clothesline by Zayn. Very incredible clothesline there. Sami Zayn grabs him, hooks him. Oh, I've seen this before from Sami. We'll see it again. Look at this. Incredible strength. And a set out powerbomb. Sami retain. Shoulders down on the Viper and a kick out immediately. Before Daphne LaShawn can even get her hand on the mat to slap the canvas for the one count. Randy Orton able to stay in it. And Sami gonna clothesline over the outside. Sami Zayn on fire now. Back to the floor. These two go. Sami Zayn perhaps looking to fly here. And this US title contest. Zayn, the champ. Tope Suicida. Taking out Orton now at ringside. We've already seen a new champion crowned tonight. And the former Seth freaking Rollins becoming the new WWE champion, putting down Drew McIntyre and beating him for the first time in that series. As Sami comes off with an Arabian press moonsault. Tribute to the late great Sabu. Rest in peace. And Sami heading up top rope now. Sami's in. Double axe handle. Nicely done by yes, folks. Seth freaking Rollins being the first man in history to defeat Drew McIntyre. Pinned the shoulders of McIntyre earlier on tonight and dethroning Drew. Ending his 279-day reign as WWE Champion. And right now, it's Sami's in. Elbow drop right on the knee of the Viper Randy Orton. And there's Sami again. Oh, moving out of the way though. It's Randy now. Big overhand shot. Another shot again. It's Randy. Big strike after strike by the snake that is Randall Keith Orton. Look at him go here on Sami Zayn. Uh-oh. And they're going to send Sami out of the apron. I've seen this before from Randy Orton. The draping. Vintage Hangman DDT. It's vintage Orton by Randy. The signature offense of the Viper. Connecting. Zayn planted down the canvas face first. Randy Orton now to become the brand new United States Champion. We already saw a title change earlier on. Will we get another? Will we get two back-to-back title changes here in the Rumble? Not back-to-back in terms of match after match. Of course, the Women's Rumble just followed the WWE title match up earlier on and just preceded this one, of course. What a hell of a Rumble match. Of course, we still have the men's one to go later on tonight. But right now, Randy on the outside once again. Sami flies one more time. Slingshot cross body to the floor. Taking out the Viper on the outside. And now going to send Randy Orton back into the squared circle. Sami Zayn now on fire. Looking to retain his US title. No FTR at ringside. Will that play a crucial role? Will Randy regret that decision as Sami Zayn comes off the top? Hurricanrana penny predicament now. Took out on Randy and a kick out. Sami Zayn almost had it. US title on the line. Randy Orton forearm. Orton keeps battling back now. Belly on Sami. Sami feeling the effects. Very different styles here between these two warriors of the Monday Night Raw brand. Sami Zayn, of course, wasn't always a part of Raw. This series originally a part of the SmackDown brand, getting traded over to Monday Night Raw in the Superstar Shake-Up in the transfer window after SummerSlam. And since then, has captured gold, becoming the US champion on the Raw after Survivor Series, defeating LA Knight for the gold and beating Knight again back at Clash at the Castle. As Sami Zayn could get his biggest win of his US title reign thus far. Beautiful Explorer in the corner on Randy Orton. Zayn having a lot of fun in Indianapolis with the crowd tonight. Covered out by Sami to retain the gold. Took out an Orton kick out. This match continues. My lord. Great battle tonight between these two. Sami Zayn this close to putting away the Viper Randy Orton. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm putting up the signs with my fingers. This close. Just a fraction away. As Randy Orton once again rolled to the outside. Sami Zayn had enough of that. And Sami flying. Slingshot splashed the floor. Randy couldn't even get to a vertical base before Sami took flight from the outside. And now Randy Orton going to be sent back in. Sami Zayn on fire here. Look at that springboard off the middle rope and a beautiful corkscrew splash. Got Randy right in the midsection there. Can Sami take advantage? Oh, knee right upside the top of the head by Randy Orton. US title on the line. Oh, KO to the Viper. Out of nowhere. Covered by Randy for the US title. Leg hook, shoulders down. Covered on Sami, kick out by Zayn. Somehow this is still on for the United States Championship. Oh my days, what a battle. I thought Randy had it right there. Sami Zayn still fighting. We've talked about it multiple times, but Sami is one of, if not the most resilient superstars on the entire roster. As Randy just took flight once again. Superplex off the top rope on Sami. Crowd chanting, this is awesome, and did it as. Cover now, leg hook, shoulders down. Orton for the US title. 2 count now, kick out once again by Sami Zayn. Holy, it's not over yet. Live at the Rumble. Incredible action all night round. We've still to get some even more incredible action, but this match could be all over with a blink of an eye. Sami out of nowhere, taking a page out of the Viper's book. Massive Aluma kick on, getting his hand on the bottom rope. Great veteran instinct, great ring awareness by the veteran, the Viper, Randy Orton, who gets to his feet. But Sami took a page out of Randy's playbook, hitting that Helluva kick out of nowhere. Just a running boot to the bush of Randy. Luckily for Orton, the ropes were there. He was able to grab it, cross-body though by Cena, and a kick out this time by Orton, forcing him to kick out. Of course, hinders the energy of Randy Orton, so may allow Randy Orton, or may allow Sami Zayn a better shot of winning this thing if he keeps wasting Orton's energy in this contest. But Orton always got that energy in his back pocket. And there's the signature offense. Now trying to get a flurry of offense back with that scoop power slam. And now Randy stomping away. He's targeting all the body parts of the United States champion. Looking to become the new champion tonight. And I believe may have busted Sami's head wide open with that big stomp across the skull of Sami. 2 count for the title kick out again. Oh, back and forth action tonight at the Royal Rumble. United States Championship hanging in the balance. It is all for the red, white, blue and gold this evening. Stomping away on the legs. Stomp after stomp by Randy Orton as he goes after Sami Zayn. Beautiful kick there by Sami. Sami runs in, shoulders down on Orton. Will this be enough? Sami Zayn to retain his championship. 2 count of the Viper and a kick out. Somehow Randy stays in it. But this ain't good for Randy because in the corner is the Viper. Sami Zayn certainly likes him there, but sends him out of it. Just hit a snap here, into a kick to the back of the head. Top rope now. Sami Zayn, swan top bomb connects to retain his US title now. Sami in the cover, scoring 2 legs hook, shoulders down, another near fall. Orton again somehow able to power out and stay alive. And now stomp out of the way. Randy Orton runs in. Big shot and a clothesline on Sami Zayn. Oh, Sami rolls out, face back, clothesline of his own. And here comes Sami with a flurry of offense of his own. Trying to get into a new gear in this contest. Sami, massive drop kick upside the top of the head. He's feeling the hype from this Indianapolis, Indiana crowd tonight at the Rumble. Sami Zayn for the opportunity now. Blue Thunder Bomb, the move that won him the US title in the first place. The cover, will this retain it for him? 2 count, kicked out by Randy Orton again. How is Randy surviving the onslaught from Sami as he stomps away? On the back of the head of the Viper, going to lock him in a submission. This is very uncharacteristic from Sami, but the Dragon Sleeper not to be. Randy Orton right there by the ropes. The long legs of Randy getting underneath the bottom rope there. And a nice Dragon Screw leg whip by the challenger in this US title battle. Sami Zayn rolls through, blocked by Orton. Nice right hand. Orton RKO number 2. The US title. That's surely going to be over. We're going to see a new champion tonight. Times 2 in the Rumble. 2 count. No, Sami's still in it. Sami defying all expectations. We know he's resilient, but Jesus Christ, Sami, save some for the rest. I mean, we've still got so much action to come tonight. And Sami Zayn doesn't want this match to be over just yet. Doesn't want to lose his US title. Look at him retain it right here. Helluva kick in the corner on the Viper. Shoots the half now. Hook in the leg, shoulders down. Sami Zayn to retain. Leg hook. Scores 2. No. Yo. Randy again powers out. What a hell of a contest for the United States title here tonight at the Royal Rumble PLE. Middle rope now is Sami Zayn. Looking a fly now. Here goes Sami. Oh, missing the mark. Nice shot in the midsection by Randy Orton. And a DDT finds its mark now. Got him right in the face. And now Randy Orton, middle rope. Uncharacteristic from the Viper to go there. But an elbow drop right in the chest of Sami Zayn. Randy and Sami back and forth all over one another. Who's going to get the upper hand? Who's going to get the ultimate victory with the US title on the line? Massive forearm from Randy Orton as Randy picking up Sami. Look at the strength there. Fall away slam. Sami hang on to his US title in a 61-day reign. Can it be 61 days and counting? Sami inside cradle Britannia. Small package kick out by Randy Orton. And they're stomping away as Sami. Sami going after him. Oh, big kick, great separation there outside the top of the head by Randy Orton. Orton now massive shot again on Sami. Cena European uppercut. Man, both these men need to wrap this one up with a US title on the line. Sami Hurricane run on Randy Orton. Sami Zayn now, here he goes. Oh, the cannibal sent off the bottom rope. US title on the line. Here goes Sami now. Massive shots, ground and pound offense. To Randy Orton on the mat. Orton runs out on both men, causing collision. Oh, KO out of nowhere! Oh, KO out of nowhere! Third time of the match. Orton covers, hooks the legs, shoulders down, scores 2 for the US title. We got him! We have a new United States champion here tonight at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. What a matchup tonight. Randy Orton does it, becoming the brand new United States champion tonight in Indianapolis, Indiana. We've seen 2 title matches thus far, over 3 matches so far tonight at the Rumble. In both championship matches, we have a new champion, a new WWE champion in the form of Seth freaking Rollins, and a new United States champion in the form of that man, Randy Orton. What a match though, man, I'll tell you. Everyone up in their game, they know it's WrestleMania season. The road to WrestleMania begins tonight, and Randy Orton has every intention into taking that United States Championship into WrestleMania and defending it at the grandest stage of them all. Randy Orton walks into Indianapolis, a challenger for the US title, walks out the brand new United States champion this evening, ending the 61-day reign of Sami Zayn in Indianapolis, Indiana. What a matchup. Congratulations to Orton, commiserations to Zayn. Incredible effort from both as we have a new US champion. But still to come later on tonight, Aleister Black will be defending his world championship at the Red Brand against a mystery opponent. We don't know who it's going to be. We'll find out later on tonight with a World Heavyweight Championship on the line. But coming up next, the WWE Tag Team titles of SmackDown are up for grabs as the Hardy Boys have reunited to the blue brand to try and topple and defeat the Undisputed Era, who have been champions since SummerSlam. Nobody's been able to put down Fish and O'Reilly for the tag titles. Will the Hardys be able to do so tonight? We find out. It's coming up next, right here live in Indianapolis at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Here come the challengers. It was on last week's edition of SmackDown where Matt Hardy joined Brother Jeff on SmackDown, reuniting the Hardy Boys, because there's been a shortage of challengers in the SmackDown Tag Team division. I mean, not really shortage of challengers, it's just every team that's challenged for the gold against the Undisputed Era's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly have came up short. So General Manager Teddy Long had to call in a favour from Raw GM Mick Foley, allowing Matt Hardy to come over to SmackDown and reform the Hardy Boys. They defeated Gallows and Anderson in their return to SmackDown. Matt's debut on SmackDown in this series, in fact. And they were able to defeat Gallows and Anderson, becoming the number 1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team titles. I mean, this past week as well, on SmackDown, Jeff Hardy able to defeat Bobby Fish to get ready and warm up for this Tag Team Championship showdown here tonight at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Will the Hardys walk in Indianapolis and become the new WWE Tag Team Champions tonight? I mean, we already have new champions in the form of Seth Rollins and Randy Orton. Will we have 3 for 3? Will we have 3 new champions crowned and 3 back-to-back title matches tonight at the Rumble? We're going to have to wait and see as who come the WWE Tag Team Champions of SmackDown, representing the Undisputed Era. It's Bobby Fish and it's Kyle O'Reilly. They won the gold back at SummerSlam Night 2 on the November 11th, defeating Jon Moxley and your brand new WWE Champion now, Seth freaking Rollins. In fact, it was Bobby Fish on that night who pinned Rollins to capture the gold for the Undisputed Era as they have a 279-day reign as champions, much like Drew McIntyre did, but that ended at just 279 days as he was unsuccessful in pursuit of the WWE Championship matchup earlier on and finally lost for the first time in this series. Fish and O'Reilly have had some incredible defenses of the goal, defeating the likes of Kurt Angle and Chad Gable when they were back as a team, defeating the Usos in their last PLE defense, in fact, at Armageddon back at the end of March. That's the last time they defended on PLE. They're back tonight in August, defending the gold on PLE tonight against the Hardys. They've also defeated the likes of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, Chris Jericho and Dolph Ziggler, as well as Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. It's 5 successful defenses for Undisputed Era's title win thus far. Can they make it 6 tonight at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event? Time will tell, folks. Going to be a fun one tonight. Tag titles on the line. Their first PLE defense, or first PLE title defense since the end of March at Armageddon, where they were able to beat the Usos on that night. Can they beat the Hardys this evening? Gonna have to wait and see. Here we go, man. Gonna be a fun one as the crowd is ready as am I. As that right there is what they're fighting for. The beautiful, prestigious, and coveted WWE Tag Team titles of SmackDown. Let's head down to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Samantha Arvin.
Here's a tag match set for one fall, and it's for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 457 pounds, and their opponents at a combined weight of 410 pounds.
Well, not really a good job there, Samantha. You didn't even say their names. I'll do it better. The challengers, Jeff and Matt, the Hardy Boys, and the champions, representing the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. There you go, right? Well, here we go then, folks. It's definitely Sean drawing the duties for this matchup once again. She was seen in the US title matchup as well, but here we go. Matt Hardy, Bobby Fish going to start off this contest with the tag titles on the line, live at the Rumble. Here we go. Going to be a fun one as Matt Hardy. Big swing there on Bobby Fish. Elbow there by Fish. Nice kick caught by Matt Hardy. Kick to the hammy. There is Matt. Now nice. Headlock takeover. Rolls through. Now is Matt Hardy. Just trying to suffocate Fish. Maybe not suffocate him, but have a lot of blood loss for one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions. Look at a nice kick to the midsection of Bobby Fish and stomping away on the leg. Now is Matt Hardy, the newest addition to the SmackDown roster. Beautiful suplex on Bobby Fish now. And now Matt, look at that Bobby Fish now taking out Matt Hardy. Nice forearm strike, and now Bobby Fish, Saito suplex there. Taking him out. Doing well here. Irish whip sends him into the corner. Tag made, in comes Kyle O'Reilly now. And now, bam, what a shot there. And Kyle O'Reilly, legal man, German suplex with a brush to retain the gold already here. 1 count only kick out. Fish and O'Reilly have declared themselves the best tag team in the world after they won the battle of brand supremacy and the battle of the tag team champions between the WWE Tag Champs of SmackDown, the Undisputed Era, of course, and the World Tag Champs of Raw, FTR, back at Survivor Series. Of course, the UE won on that night, which might have allowed SmackDown to win overall at Survivor Series. And let's not forget, it earned SmackDown the number 30 spot in the men's Royal Rumble matchup. Of course, the men, the women's Royal Rumble match was from Monday Night Raw, because of course the women's team at Survivor Series for Raw beat SmackDown, but the men's team in the 4-on-4 matchup beat Monday Night Raw, and they get the 30th spot in the Rumble. Bayley was number 30 in the women's Rumble. Didn't do too well. We'll see what happens on the men's side of things later on. Jeff Hardy now legal. Beautiful. With a springboard cross body on Bobby Fish, the man he beat this past week on SmackDown, to build some incredible momentum for this tag title matchup now. And look at that, standing shooting star press. A second one now by the charismatic Enigma. And now trying number 3, third could be the chop for the tag team titles. Scoring 2, kick out by Bobby Fish. And now Jeff Hardy rolling in. Flipping neck breaker there. Top rope. Moonsault moving out the way that time is Fish. That would have been crucial if Fish had been hit with that one. Bobby Fish now exploder suplex by one of the tag team champions. We're going to get back into this contest now against Jeff Hardy. Another Saito suplex now. Connecting by Bobby Fish. So whoever the number 30 spot is tonight in the men's Rumble, they will be a part of the SmackDown roster. If they're a current member of SmackDown, great. Makes sense. If they're a returning superstar like Michelle McCool was in the Women's Rumble if they were a debuting superstar, like Eve Torres was in the Women's Rumble, then they will initially be a part of the SmackDown brand. The SmackDown will get a new member to their brand if it is a debuting superstar or a returning superstar. Or if it's just an actual star of the SmackDown brand, such as Cody Rhodes, for example, or Finn Balor, who we know is going to be a part of the Rumble. We know Kevin Owens is going to be number 25 in the Rumble later on as well. But back to this tag team title match at hand as Jeff Hardy stomps away on the arm of Kyle O'Reilly, rolling in with a Swanton bomb there. Running Swanton on the ground to Kyle O'Reilly for a 2 count. And a kick out. Almost the new champion's crown there. Top rope moonsault. No, moving out of the way is Kyle again. No water on the pool. Kyle O'Reilly able to roll through. And now O'Reilly. O'Connor roll, Penny predicament. Hardy in trouble for the tag title to retain the kick out. O'Reilly and Fish already declare themselves the best tag team in the world. They want to end the streak here of new champions being crowned tonight at the Rumble. They ended the streak of Raw winning 2 back-to-back matches at Survivor Series, as they were the 3rd match of the night where UE and FTR Undisputed Era able to beat the streak and bring it back 2-1 to Monday Night Raw, getting a win on the table for SmackDown, which allowed SmackDown to go on to win the entire event of Survivor Series 4-3 back earlier on in this series. Back in May, I believe Survivor Series was, as right now Jeff Hardy, oh yeah! Look at that, the tope with a rope assist. Tope con hilo by Jeff, doing what Hardy does best. It's vintage Hardy, he flies through the sky, now sends Kyle O'Reilly face first, busting him open in the process, into the steel LED ring post at ringside, and Jeff Hardy now gonna send Bobby Fish off the apron now as he's partying. He's dancing like he does. Fish back up, and now back down by Jeff Hardy. Count of 6 here, championships can't change via count out though. And Jeff knows that. Gonna hope Kyle gets back in the ring. He does. And then Kyle going right back after Jeff Hardy with knee barrages. We're in the midsection as in the midst of this tag team championship battle this evening. They're trying to wear down Jeff Hardy in this tag title contest. This is match 4 tonight in the Rumble of 7 matches still to come tonight. Women's World title on the line. Alexa Bliss defending against the Queen of the Ring winner, Kairi Sane. We know the King of the Ring winner, Seth Rollins, was victorious earlier on. Will the Queen be victorious too? Jeff with twist of fate. Oh, Bobby Fish, new tag team champion. Kyle O'Reilly makes the save it too. That was very close. If Kyle hadn't come in, we could have saw new tag team champions crowned right there. And it would have been 3 for 3 with new champions crowned. But right now, Matt Hardy tagged back in. Double team offense on Bobby Fish. Hardy looking to fly now. Springboard. And a disaster kick on Bobby Fish. Look at the springboard again. Leg drop now on Fish. Got him right in the throat cover here. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. Well, let's do it. New tag champ scores 2. Fish kicks out. We also will be seeing Aleister Black defending the World Heavyweight title later on tonight against a mystery opponent. We'll find out when they come out. As Fish and Matt Hardy battling right now. Irish Whip sends him into the corner. Matt in trouble. Tag made. In comes Kyle O'Reilly. And O'Reilly, big shot on the midsection of Matt Hardy. Big shot again by Kyle O'Reilly. Kick to the midsection. Hardy in trouble. Hoisted up. Kyle now. Brain buster. Matt dropped right in his bald head cover to retain the tag team title. Kick out by Hardy. And of course, the main event tonight. Men's Royal Rumble matchup. 30 men go at it. Only one can win. The winner gets a main event opportunity at WrestleMania against their brand champion. Side effect by Matt for the tag titles here. And that's one kick out by O'Reilly's very close call. Bobby Fish coming in at the last minute to see if he can break it up with O'Reilly. Able to kick out in the nick of time. But Matt Hardy just knocked down Bobby Fish off the apron. Kyle O'Reilly though battling back. Nice forearm. Oh, drops him down there. Arm wringer. And a massive knee on Matt Hardy. Got him right in the jaw. Cover now. Leg is hooked. Shoulders down to retain the goal. 2 count on Matt Hardy. And a kick out. And Kyle O'Reilly now trying to slow down the pace of this matchup. And what better way to slow it down than the best move in all of professional wrestling, the neck crank. Kyle O'Reilly in control. Tag made. In comes Bobby Fish. Hardy now getting the hot tag. In comes brother Jeff. Jeff and Fish legal now in this one. And now it's Jeff Hardy. Face first goes Bobby Fish into the canvas. And then Bobby Fish rolling on the outside here. Matt Hardy on the apron looking on as Jeff. Look at that! Slingshot crossbody on the floor. Taking out Bobby Fish at ringside here. They're going to try and send Bobby back in, but Matt Hardy's legs in the way. Bobby Fish with a forearm on the outside on Jeff Hardy. And then picking up Jeff on the floor. Look at that. Oh, that twisty spinning heel kick. Good jumping heel kick by Fish. Incredible offense there as he sends the charismatic Enigma back in there at the count of 7. To finish this one off, Undisputed Era to retain the WWE Tag Team titles. Got it locked in tight here, look at this. Fish hook the locks, the knee bar as Matt Hardy makes the save. Not allowing you to retain right here, but look at Bobby Fish, look at the strength here. Got him up and got him down with a gorilla press and a massive gutbuster. The unlegal participant Matt Hardy sent to the outside of the ring and a tag made now. Kyle O'Reilly back in a walk over Jeff Hardy as he takes the fight to the charismatic Enigma now. Hardy sent into the corner here. One half of the challengers are in trouble here. Oh, massive kick, however, by Jeff Hardy out of the corner. Creates some separation. We've seen this before. The whisper in the wind off the top by Jeff. And will the challengers get back in the swing of things here? Massive shooting star there by Hardy. Heading up to the top. Well, we see new tag team champions to make it 3 for 3 tonight in title matches. Swollen top ball by Jeff. Color on O'Reilly. But the tag team golden Bobby Fish almost instantly comes in and make the save. Unbelievable offense here. Referee Daffy LaShawn was right there to count the 3 count, but Bobby Fish saving the tag goal for the Undisputed Era, making it incredible as a tag team. The Undisputed Era is such an incredible team here in this series, but Matt Hardy sending O'Reilly in for brother Jeff. Of course, the Hardys, one of the most decorated tag teams on the planet, but Kyle O'Reilly trying to work over Jeff Hardy and isolate one half of the challengers here in this tag team championship contest tonight at the Rumble. I've seen 2 new champions crowned tonight at the Rumble live in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's been a hell of a night. Randy Orton, your new United States champion, and Seth Rollins, your new WWE champion, by being the first man in history to defeat Drew McIntyre's Matt. Big tag back in, massive leg drop right across the throat of Kyle O'Reilly. Hardy and O'Reilly, Matt, and Kyle, the legal participants in this tag team battle tonight for the gold live in Indianapolis. O'Reilly now submission, hold the guillotine cinched in tight. Nowhere for Hardy to go, center of the ring here. Jeff going to make the save, saving the tag team goal for the Hardys. And Jeff fighting back here against Kyle O'Reilly. If Hardys aren't able to win this one, who the hell can stop the Undisputed Era here on SmackDown for the tag team goal? Massive back suplex in the hardest part of the ring. Jeff Hardy's back crashing and burned there on the ring apron as O'Reilly comes back in. Massive knee strike bust Matt Hardy wide open and makes a tag back in now. Comes Bobby Fish, the infamous one now with a massive knee in the corner on Matt Hardy. Hardy could be out here. Shoulders down, shooting the half now. This could do it to retain the tag team goal, and Hardy able to kick out and get that shoulder off the canvas. Fish in disbelief. You got to do such more than that to keep down the Hardy boys. One of the most decorated tag teams in the world today. Matt Hardy, nice kick to the leg. Got him right in the hammy there, and a bulldog by Matt Hardy. And look at Matt here. Unbelievable offense. Moonsault in the corner, taking care of Fish, and also taking care of O'Reilly. Setting him off the apron. Well, we see new tag team champions crowned tonight at the Royal Rumble to make it 3 for 3. Tag made. Jeff is legal now. Double team offense from the Hardy boys. Assisted, twist off fade. Jeff legal on Fish to pin the man he beat in singles action. This past week on SmackDown, leg hook, shoulders down, scores 2. No, Fish kicks out. Are you kidding me? Oh man, what action tonight at the Rumble. I thought for sure Jeff would absolutely pin Fish there, just like he did this past week on SmackDown. I thought he was going to rewrite history right there. But now he's going after the unlegal participant Kyle O'Reilly on the apron. Fish back in a steal 1. Schoolboy here to retain the tag team gold to get out the back door here. Scoring 2 here. No, and a kick out by Jeff once more. Hardy still able to stay in this one. Massive shot, haymaker there, connecting forearm by Bobby Fish now as they battle back here against the Hardys. Oh, look at Fish again, second time of the matchup this time. He's going to do it to Jeff Hardy with a gorilla press. Gutbuster combination. Fish admiring his handiwork, but Jeff Hardy crawling, scratching trying to get the tag, and in comes Matt Hardy. Bobby Fish better pay attention. Matt Hardy once again legal. Hardy now runs in. Massive clothesline on Bobby Fish. Picking up Fish, who's also wanting to make the tag there. Into Kyle O'Reilly. Nice shots by Matt Hardy. Bobby Fish able to block that one. Fish now. There's that spinning. Jumping heel kick by Bobby Fish. Gonna send Jeff Hardy off the apron now to retain the tag team titles to keep the streak going for the Undisputed Era. Sends Matt out of the corner. Tag made now, and comes Kyle O'Reilly to retain the tag titles here. Double team offense now. High, low, combo, the total elimination connecting. O'Reilly legal with Matt. Leg his hook shoulders down to retain the tag team goal. This could do it here. Scoring 2. And the Undisputed Era do it again. Retaining the WWE Tag Team titles at SmackDown. They have done it again, folks. They have kept the streak going. Have Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. We've seen 2 new champions crowned tonight at the Rumble, while Bobby Fish and O'Reilly making sure it's not 3 for 3, keeping a hold of the tag team titles and getting their 6th successful defense as WWE Tag Team Champions, man. Much like they did at Survivor Series, keeping the streak going. Raw was winning 2-0. Undisputed Era making it 2-1 by beating the World Tag Champs. FTR now once again, they do it, retaining their tag titles against the Hardys here tonight at the Rumble, live in Indianapolis. Adam Cole and Roderick Strong going to be very happy with that one of the Undisputed Era as their boys able to retain the gold here tonight. An incredible tag team title matchup. Incredible fight from the Hardys, but what the hell are they going to have to do? Who the hell is going to stop this duo here on the SmackDown brand? The greatest team in this series, the Undisputed Era, reign supreme once again, still your WWE Tag Team Champions. Incredible action tonight at the Rumble, live in Indianapolis. What a hell of a show it's been. What a hell of a match that was. The crowd on their feet all night long, and it's gonna be even more so just like that, folks, because coming up next, the Women's World titles on the line as Queen of the Ring winner Kairi Sane gets her opportunity at the Women's World title against champion Alexa Bliss. We saw Seth freaking Rollins, the King of the Ring winner, be victorious earlier on against McIntyre. Can the Queen of the Ring be victorious too? We find out next at the Rumble. As you just heard there from our ring announcer Alicia Taylor, gonna be a fun one tonight for the Women's World Championship. And here comes the inaugural Queen of the Ring winner, your 2025 Queen of the Ring, your #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane, who this past week on Monday Night Raw building some even more momentum to this matchup tonight. Not like she even needed any more momentum, but she got it in the form of defeating Sonya Deville in singles competition this past week on Monday Night Raw. And her route in the Queen of the Ring tournament, the first round, defeating Kabuki Warriors teammate Asuka in a massive upset. The upsets keep on coming when she defeated Bayley in the quarterfinals, then was able to put down Becky Lynch in the semi-finals. One of the biggest upsets of this series. And then in the finals, keeping down Liv Morgan of SmackDown, winning the entirety of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And we know that Jade Cargill won the Rumble. She's most likely to go after the WWE Women's Championship, which is currently held by Charlotte Flair over on the blue brand. But this is the red brand's Women's Championship affair tonight. Can Alexa Bliss be walking into WrestleMania still your Women's World Champion, or will it go to Kairi Sane here tonight? Gonna be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sane, it's Bliss for the Women's World Championship. Who's gonna carry the gold into WrestleMania if they even make it that far at the Rumble tonight on the road to WrestleMania live in Indianapolis, Indiana, as here comes the Women's World Champion, the Goddess Alexa Bliss, with 3 successful championship defenses on her reign thus far. After winning it back on April 27th at King of the Ring, live in Miami tonight, she battles the Queen of the Ring winner for the gold. She defeated Becky Lynch twice to hold on to her Women's World Championship. Those are 2 successful defenses, both against Becky. She beat Becky for the gold, defended against Becky twice, and 2 weeks ago at Evolution, defeating Trish Stratus to hold on to her Women's World Championship. Can she make it 4 defenses here tonight? Will we see another championship change hands, or another champion remain the same, much like the Undisputed Era will able to do so? Will Bliss join the UE in that form tonight, or will Kairi join Seth Rollins and Randy Orton with new champions being crowned tonight at the Rumble? Gonna have So wait and see. Crowd ready for this one. It's going to be a fun one. Is that right? There's what they're fighting for. The beautiful, prestigious and coveted Women's World Championship of Monday Night Raw. Let's head down to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Alicia Taylor.
Introducing the challenger from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane. And her opponent from Columbus, Ohio, the WWE Women's World Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Alexa Bliss has held the Women's World Championship for 112 days after ending Becky Lynch's 167-day reign as Women's World Champion back at King of the Ring. Tonight she battles the Queen of the Ring, one of the inaugural as such, as referee Adrian Butler assigned the duty for this contest tonight at the Royal Rumble this evening. Alexa Bliss, Kairi Sane, going to be a fun one as the title held aloft this evening. We've seen 2 championships change hands, 1 championship remain the same. What will be happening here in this one is, of course, coming up following this contest. Aleister Black hosting an open challenge, challenging a mystery or going after a mystery opponent as they challenge for Black's world title tonight. But here we go, this one underway. It's Sane, it's Bliss for the Women's World Championship in Indianapolis. And Indiana's Kairi Sane gets the upper hand of the opening bell here in this one. Kairi Sane, beautiful headlock take over, and it is kicked to the back now of the Women's World Champion. Double foot stomp by the Pirate Princess, and running in with a flipping neck breaker by Sane. Metal rope goes Kairi, looking to keep the pace here. Sane, went for a forearm from a metal rope to a standing Bliss. Out of bounds though with the champion, as Alexa Bliss going to walk over the arm of the challenger Kairi, and look at that now. Nice wrench on the arm, beautifully done by Alexa Bliss, and now the insult to injury with the double knees. Ready to get by the champion. Alexa Bliss really shocked a lot of people by becoming the new Women's World Champion back at King of the Ring. She wasn't really doing too much before that. There's Alexa Bliss with a code red now for the title to retain right here. 1 count only and a kick out by Kairi Sane. But yes, folks, she wasn't really doing much before becoming Women's World Champion. She's had a lot of losses under her belt. And there's a massive upset when she was able to knock off Becky Lynch for the title back at King of the Ring in Miami, Florida. Now Kairi battles back and gets Sane Bliss back into the ring now. Of course, she was able to defeat Becky Lynch 2 other times after that to retain the Women's World title. One in a normal singles matchup on the night after King of the Ring. The other one in a 2 out of 3 falls match a couple of weeks prior, following Survivor Series after Becky Lynch was the sole survivor for Team Raw on the Women's 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series elimination matches. Kairi Sane now wheelbarrow bulldog off the springboard by the #1 contender. Can Kairi Sane bring gold to the red brand for herself tonight? I mean, of course, the gold is on the red brand, but can she bring it to the Kabuki Warriors? Kairi, Alexa Bliss though back to a vertical base. Massive bulldog there by Bliss. And maybe Jade Cargill has a close eye on this one. The Women's Rumble winner from earlier on. Maybe she'll challenge the winner of this one at WrestleMania instead of going after Charlotte Flair or anyone else who might beat the Queen up until WrestleMania, which is fastly approaching, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Alexa Bliss now side rushing leg sweep and taking a fight to Kairi Sane now. Round and pound offense on the Kabuki Warrior partner Kairi Sane. Bliss, massive overhand shot as he's taking a fight to Kairi. Massive smack to the face and down goes Sane. Alexa Bliss all over Kairi tonight and another double knees. Right in the midsection of Sane now. Up at Sane, back to her feet once again. Kairi runs in, massive clothesline, down goes the Women's World Champion. Kairi Sane on fire here. Here's the handspring into the head scissors, spinning around. Goes Alexa Bliss, is down she goes to the mat now. Kairi on fire. And now Kairi, middle rope moonsault to the back of the springboard. Elbow drop now by Sane. Pirate Princess on fire here. Double foot stomp as Bliss getting the elbow up to the midsection of Kairi Sane. And now Kairi going to be sent to the outside by Bliss. Massive clothesline, down goes Sane to the floor now. And the midst of this Women's World title contest. Missing the mark there was Alexa Bliss. With a senton off the apron. Kairi Sane back to a vertical base. Alexa Bliss on the outside. Kairi from the inside to the outside. slingshot, and a springboard hurricane run on the floor by Sane. Incredible action by the challenger tonight as the crowd firmly behind Sane in this one. The underdog story may just prevail tonight. Beautiful Olympian placement so by Sane. We saw that from the former United States champion now, Sami Zayn, against Randy Orton earlier tonight. Of course, Zayn losing. Will that move pay a loss for Kairi Sane? Yeah, we'll find out tonight. But Alexa Bliss in trouble. Middle rope goes Kairi. Nice double axe handle by Sane. Sane looking to fly once more. The moonsault. No, not the moonsault this time. Just a nice splash. Corkscrew style cover for the title. 2 count on Bliss and a near fall. Bliss able to stay alive. Kairi Sane though after the top of the head of the Women's World Champion here in this physical battle tonight at the Royal Rumble event. Live in Indianapolis, Indiana. Alexa Bliss now back. Breaker! Nothing fancy, but damn sure effective. As again now, insult to injury. She may have a rib injury after that one. Kairi Sane cover Bliss to retain here. Leg hook, shoulders down, 2 count kick out by the number 1 contender. Kairi Sane doesn't want to squander her opportunity at the Women's World title tonight. Her Queen of the Ring shot that she fought so hard to get. The underdog story for Kairi Sane certainly playing a huge part of this matchup here this evening in Indianapolis. Kairi out of the corner, middle rope, and a tornado DDT. Down goes Alexa Bliss, the goddess, heading hard on the mat now. Adrian Butler overseeing the action as Kairi Sane getting an Irish whip. Alexa Bliss out of the corner. What's Sane thinking here? Massive forearm onto the goddess. And out of the corner, moonsault from the top rope up the springboard. Cover for the Women's World title. Leg hook, shoulders down. Scores 2 on Bliss and a near fall once more. What a match up tonight. What a night it's been at the Rumble. Bliss going back out of the corner, not where she wants to be. Kairi Sane, massive forearm shot. Down goes Bliss. And that's right where Kairi wants her. Not where Alexa Bliss wants to be, however. Kairi Sane marching across to the other corner now. And a massive sliding forearm now by the challenger Sane. Bliss down and out. Kairi Sane may close in on becoming your brand new Women's World Champion this evening. Middle rope again goes Kairi. She tried this earlier. She may connect this time. Bliss on wobbly foundation. Kairi Sane. Massive forearm from the middle rope. Covered by Kairi for the Women's World title now. Shoulders down here. Scoring 2. No, and Alexa Bliss stays in it once more. It's not over yet. Holy hell. Kairi Sane gonna keep her foot on the gas pedal, however. Here tonight at the Women's just the Royal Rumble, but a massive women's matchup, a part of the Rumble. Bliss now hooks her and DDT, that single-legged style by the champion, cover to retain, just like that, a squander Sane's opportunity, 2 count on Kairi, and a kicker again, somehow Kairi stays in it, my days, man. And if you're enjoying this WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series, make sure you leave a like for me and subscribe if you haven't already, with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss any more of this fantastic Universe Mode series. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you feel like I can improve on in this series as well, folks. I'm always open to constructive criticism that helps me grow as a person, helps the channel grow, and helps us grow as a community as well, folks. But back to this contest at hand. Kairi Sane, Alexa Bliss for the Women's World title tonight. Kairi taking it to Alexa Bliss, going after the leg now of the champion. Kairi, top row, in the drop zone as Alexa Bliss, waiting for her to get to her feet, Sane for the Women's World title now, inside elbow to a standing champion, Bliss is out of it, covered by Kairi for the title, leg hook, shoulders down, scores 2, can she do it? No, not yet, Bliss able to kick out once more, and Kairi cannot believe the resiliency and tenacity shown tonight from the Women's World Champion Alexa Bliss. Will her 112-day reign continue as champion this evening? Big stomps, nobody home there. Bliss went for a clothesline, didn't get it. The first chop of the challenger. Chop block that time from Alexa Bliss. Clothesline this time connects by Bliss. Gonna get a flurry of offense in a second gear now as the champion, and she gets it. Nice leg lariat, down goes Kairi Sane now. Alexa Bliss, middle rope. Sane doesn't want to be there. Double knees there, and the insult to injury. This time from the middle rope connecting. Cover again. Oh, but the rope saving Kairi Sane that time. Kairi's leg underneath the bottom rope. Bliss not happy and gonna stomp out the opportunity and stomp out the chance of Kairi Sane becoming Women's World Champion tonight. Two championships change hands this evening. One champion remained the same. Spear by Kyrie out of nowhere for the title. Scores two. Bless able to grab the bottom rope and Adrian Butler sees it. Oh man, great ring awareness, great veteran instinct out of the Women's World Champion Alexa Bliss tonight. But Kyrie saying, may make sure it doesn't matter whatsoever. And it was submission now. The anchor by Kyrie. The anchor locked in tight. This is how she beat Sonya Deville this past week on Raw. Will she put down the champion Bliss right here, right now in the Rumble? If Bliss taps it or passes out due to the pain, we'll have a new Women's World Champion in the form of the Queen of the Ring winner. Kyrie saying, Adrian Butler right there to see if Bliss taps out here. Kyrie got it cinched in tight. Nowhere for Bliss to go. Nowhere but out. Alexa Bliss able to escape. Sending Kyrie saying face first into the canvas now. What a battle. Bliss shoulders down trying to steal one. This could do it. Alexa Bliss for the title. To retain and keep a ring going for a fourth defense. Near fall once more. My lord, what a battle. Alexa Bliss top rope. Massive splash on a Kyrie Sane. Sane been winded there. Stop those Sane somehow back to her feet and a wheelbarrow stunner by the challenger. What a contest of the Rumble. Been a hell of a night all round. Still got a world title match from Monday Night Raw as well as the men's Royal Rumble contest. To finish us off, folks, but Bliss top rope to retain the Women's World title. Twisted Bliss, that's how she won the title against Becky. Covered out to retain against Kyrie. Scores two, and somehow Kyrie kicks it again. As this one rolls on, Bliss is furious. And I would be too, and she's going after Adrian Butler. Clothesline of the referee. That's what he gets. His name is Adrian after all. But referee knocked down Alexa Bliss. Trying to take advantage now as Kyrie's saying. Roll to the outside to try and catch a breather. But now with the referee down, Alexa Bliss can do whatever the hell she wants to Kyrie saying, whether she's inside or outside of the ring. And Alexa Bliss going to get a weapon. You're going to get an equalizer to take out Kyrie saying, baseball bat in hand by Alexa Bliss as the Women's World Champion. Gonna drop Kyrie Sane with it. Hitting her over the head with a baseball bat time and time again as Alexa Bliss and chucking it at Sane this time. Referee back to his feet. Alexa Bliss in control, not for long. Kyrie knife edge chop. Knife edge block. This time in a drop kick by Bliss. Crucial point of the matchup. Both women down and out. What a contest in Indianapolis at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Bliss picks her up again. Women's World title hanging in the balance off the ropes now. The champion takes her down. Massive forearm shot. Alexa Bliss. Oh, back with a baseball bat. This is not going to be good. But the referee up now. And Adrian Butler going to take it from the hands of Alexa Bliss. Bliss is not happy. But she's going to have to turn her attention back to her opponent here. Now she knocks down Adrian Butler again. And a SmackDown block kicked alive by Kyrie. Oh, that's going to come in. Very badly for Bliss. The miss there by Kyrie Sane. Kyrie top rope for the Women's World title. Referee's down. No, but the outside elbow connects. Here's the cover by Sane for the goal. Referee down. No, it would have been 1, 2. Would have been a 3. She would have won it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and a kick out. She would have beaten her twice, almost 3 times. But a great veteran instinct knocking down the referee. But major consequences may come for Bliss though. Inside cradle retained. Small package, not like this. Referee up now and a kick out by Kyrie. Oh, what a battle for the gold. Kyrie Sane now runs in. And a victory roll. And look at this. Bridging pinfall. Now shoulders down on Bliss. For the gold. Kyrie to do a kick out again by Bliss. What a contest that rolls on live at the Rumble. And we're back live tonight in Indianapolis. Kyrie Sane got the advantage here. Beautiful neck breaker there. To a kneeling world champion Bliss. Getting to her feet now is Alexa Bliss. The goddess in trouble. Kyrie Sane runs in a spear. There's a spear. The Queen of the Ring looking to fulfill her destiny. Top rope now is Kyrie. And Sane. Elbow. She got it on the money. Covered by Sane for the gold here. Scoring 2. Kyrie Sane's done it. We have a new Women's World Champion here today in the Rumble. That is our third title change. Our third title change of the evening tonight. It's just like Seth freaking Rollins from the King of the Ring side. Kyrie Sane on the Queen of the Ring side is able to absolutely cash in her shot and absolutely turn it around and become your new Women's World Champion.
WWE Women's World Champion.
The underdog prevails tonight. As Alexa Bliss's reign ends at 112 days, Kairi Sane is now the newest face of the Monday Night Raw Women's roster, your new Women's World Champion. Congratulations to the Queen of the Ring winner, Kairi Sane. Is still to come tonight, your main event, the Men's Royal Rumble matchup. Those 6 superstars alongside 24 other superstars compete for the opportunity, the main event, WrestleMania, against the champion of their choosing. But coming up next, who's going to step up to World Champion Aleister Black with a world title on Monday Night Raw on the line? It's Black versus a mystery opponent. We find out who it is next, live at the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis, Indiana.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
There you heard it from Samantha Irvin. Who's gonna step up to the World Heavyweight Champion Aleister Black here tonight at the Rumble? The arena is going dark. The crowd on their feet. Who the hell's this? Stepping up to Aleister Black and... oh my god, no way. No way! Oh my god! The Phenom is here at the Rumble! It's The Undertaker! The Undertaker is back! Here in this Universe Mode Series! Episode 250, we knew was a special number, but even more special that The Undertaker's arrived! He's here at the Rumble, ladies and gentlemen! This is crazy! Oh, well, this is going to be a dream matchup. The Undertaker versus Aleister Black, but not just that, the World Heavyweight Championship of Monday Night Raw is on the line. The last time we saw The Undertaker was, of course, back at WrestleMania, where he is synonymous there, having an undefeated streak at the grandest stage in them all. He defeated Bray Wyatt back at Mania in a casket match, and his only matchup of this series. This will be his second tonight, and if he wins it, he will go on to WrestleMania most likely, to walk in World Heavyweight Champion and most likely walk out World Champion, as that man is a new beast, a new menace, especially when it comes to being at WrestleMania. I cannot believe my eyes. The crowd is going absolutely crazy tonight in Indianapolis, Indiana. There is not a butt in any seat this evening. The Undertaker is back. And he is setting his sights on Aleister Black for the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. Aleister Black certainly will have his work cut out for him, as he's been a great champion thus far. But holy hell, it's not looking good for Black, because The Undertaker is back tonight. Oh, holy hell. This is going to be awesome. The Undertaker and Aleister Black, never thought I'd see it, but we're seeing it tonight. We're seeing it at the Royal Rumble. Who the hell thought this would happen? Mick Foley pulled a massive cat out the hat, a massive rabbit out the hat with a massive magic trick, bringing The Undertaker to the Rumble tonight to challenge for the World Heavyweight title. If he wins tonight, that'll shake up the entire landscape of WrestleMania, as The Undertaker looking ready, willing and able to fight tonight with a world title of Raw hanging in the balance. But from one spooky and mysterious dude to another, and he is the spooky and mysterious dude who runs the Monday Night Raw roster, your current reigning and defending World Heavyweight Champion, as this tonight's setting to be his most tough battle this evening, his toughest test as World Champion, the Dutch Destroyer, the Demon of Darkness, the man from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, Aleister Black, is here tonight. And who could have thought Aleister Black would have been defending against The Undertaker? Certainly Black wouldn't have thought that, but he certainly will be doing it, and he's not going to be backing down from any fight, including a fight with the Phenom, the Dead Man, The Undertaker tonight. Aleister Black with 3 successful defenses thus far of his World Heavyweight Championship since winning it back at Survivor Series after cashing in his Money in the Bank contract against Samoa Joe, a man he's had serious problems with at the start of the series. Black won the Money in the Bank contract back at Mania, finally cashing in after Joe lost to WWE Champion Drew McIntyre in the Battle of Brands Champions in the main event of Survivor Series. He beat Joe in the rematch at Clash at the Castle in Glasgow, Scotland. Beat LA Knight a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, and this past week on Raw once again able to defend his world title against the phenomenal AJ Styles. But tonight a new task comes in the form of The Undertaker. Gonna be a hell of a battle, gonna be a treat. What a night it's been. It keeps you getting better. The Undertaker and Aleister Black is coming up right here, right now, live at the Royal Rumble. This crowd on their feet can't wait for the action. Neither can I. That right there is what they're fighting for. The beautiful, prestigious and coveted World Heavyweight title of Monday Night Raw. Let's head down to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Samantha Irvin.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker! And his opponent from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Black.
Thank you, Samantha. There you see Aleister Black not backing down from any fight, including a challenge from The Undertaker. The gauntlet has been laid out. Aleister Black has got his work cut out from tonight. If he still wants to walk into WrestleMania, the World Heavyweight Champion, he's going to get past The Undertaker, of course. Let's say Aleister Black does win here tonight. Doesn't necessarily mean he's going to WrestleMania to put that world title on the line against either the Royal Rumble winner or the Elimination Chamber winner, because of course there still is the Elimination Chamber for Black to lose the gold or any Raw before Chamber or Mania. But here we go. What a massive sight this is. What a huge fight feel here at the Rumble. Penultimate contest of the evening. Referee Daphne LaShawn assigned a duty for this contest. It's Aleister Black. It's The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight title of the Red Brand. Can The Undertaker win it and go on to WrestleMania to defend his world title at the show that he does not know how to lose at? We're gonna have to wait and see. Undertaker taking a fight to Aleister Black here in this one. Live at the Rumble. What a night it's been. It keeps getting better, folks. New WWE champ, new US champ, first ever Women's Rumble winner crowned. WWE Tag titles remaining the same as Undisputed Era, still able to keep a hold of their Tag Team titles, defeating the Hardys. And Kairi Sane momentarily defeating Alexa Bliss, cashing in her Queen of the Ring win and winning the Women's World title of the Red Brand. More action on the Red Brand for more gold of Monday Night Raw as The Undertaker battles Black tonight. Nice snap suplex by the challenger as this crowd are on their feet, cannot believe this sight they are seeing, that The Undertaker is back in this series or episode 250, battling Aleister Black for the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. Leg drop by the Phenom now, connecting right across the throat of Black, and for the cover leg hook, shoulders down. Well, let's do it for the World Heavyweight title. 2 count on Black and a kick out. My days almighty. Oh, holy hell. What a fight, man. Massive elbow now to the midsection. Oh, look at that. Swing and a miss there. Nice kick caught. Big shot by Aleister Black. And look at that face first. Now goes The Undertaker on the canvas. The Undertaker all over and now Aleister Black. Massive spinning knee strike. And they're looking to fly here with a moonsault. Springboard still. Didn't get all of it, but able to catch The Undertaker right upside the top of the head. Nicely done by the Dutch Destroyers. Another springboard moonsault from the middle rope. This time gets all of it. And down goes the dead man. Double foot stop by Aleister Black and a flipping neck breaker to a seated challenger Taker. Cover Black to retain here. Leg hook, shoulders down. 1 count only. Kick out by The Undertaker. Cannot believe I'm calling this match up tonight. Aleister Black and Undertaker live at the Royal Rumble, sold out in Indianapolis, Indiana. Double foot stop, moving it away is the dead man, and a running DDT. And now the Undertaker sending Black down to the canvas, and a leg drop to the throat once again by the challenger Taker. Undertaker picks up Aleister Black and throwing him all the way across the ring, almost sent him out of it. That would have been great if Undertaker was in the Rumble tonight. Speaking of the Rumble, Men's Rumble coming up next. Star-studded superstars going to be entering that, such as AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes, Braun Breaker, Kevin Owens, Bobby Roode, LA Knight, John Cena, and much more. As The Undertaker right now, massive superplex off the top onto Aleister Black. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. The Undertaker for the world title. 2 count, the kick out the crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Here live at the Rumble this evening. And indeed it is. It might not be an awesome match, at least just yet, but it's an awesome spectacle, an awesome sight to see The Undertaker and Aleister Black sharing the same ring live at the Rumble with a world title of Raw on the line. You've got to imagine the winner of the Rumble, if they're a Raw superstar or even a SmackDown superstar, will they challenge the winner of this contest at the Rumble? It's the champion of their choice they will face for the championship at WrestleMania. Black now perched up middle rope. Can't wait to see who wins the Rumble and who the winner challenges at the biggest show of the year. Her season finale of this 2K24 Universe Mode, rather. The Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, rather. This is the Royal Rumble. It's Aleister Black now. Middle rope, Meteora, cover for the title to retain it, and a 2 count. Kick out by the dead man again. Undertaker not going to stay down without a fight. Big kick, caught elbow there. Right, perfectly on the leg of Black. And out goes him by the throat. Choke slam by Undertaker. Cover for the world title. That's going to be huge. 2 count on Black. Kick out. Black stays in it. Oh my God. Oh, the Undertaker. Very nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. Becoming your brand new World Heavyweight Champion. Courtesy of defeating Aleister Black. But Black going to send the Undertaker in the corner. Undertaker went up there earlier on. Now it's Aleister Black with a massive kick to that dead man, I believe, busting him open in the process. And now Black went in the middle rope, but the Undertaker against the ropes now. And this is the rules of the Royal Rumble match. If Taker was in it, he would have just been eliminated. Big boot to the outside by Aleister Black, taking out the dead man now at ringside. And luckily for both these superstars, it's not the Rumble match, because Black, look at that take flight, the top icon halo over the top rope, taking out the Undertaker now at ringside. Still one more contest to go tonight. It's been a hell of a night, been a long one, but a damn sure fun one as well. Thank you all for joining us. What a hell of an event it's been. I appreciate all your support as Aleister Black now on the apron. Looking to put away the Undertaker. Springboards in on the dead man. And now springboard again with a moonsault. No! Did it connect? There's the Undertaker back to him. There they go, bases now. Flipping neckbreaker to a seated Aleister Black. Massive shot now by the dead man. Look at these rights and lefts. Trying to punish the Dutch Destroyer. Nice shot in the midsection by Aleister Black as he kicks. He goes for the Undertaker now. Oh, look at that. Nice shot. But what a knee there. Snap Mayweather a knee straight right across the jaw of the dead man. Cover Black to retain. 2-count kick out by the Undertaker. Oh my days, folks. A big kick right upside the top of the head by Aleister Black. Already looking to put away the Undertaker. This is how we beat AJ Styles to retain the world title this past week on Raw. Black Mask connects by Aleister Black. Cover now for the win. Scoring to retain the gold, and the Undertaker kicks out again. Black thought he had it, but it's going to take more than one Black Mask to put away the dead man. Aleister Black up to the top row to make sure the dead man will be dead, and his shot of the world title is dead amongst the rival tonight. Moonsault off the top by Black. World champion now back up to the tippy top rope. He's really turned his career around here in this series as he looks to get the biggest win of his career against the Undertaker. Diving double foot stomp is now the Undertaker. Brushes it off like it's nothing and fights right back with another massive leg drop. I believe the third or fourth of the contest as he's setting up Aleister Black, looking to put him away and looking again. The world title, holding it and taking it in to WrestleMania. Undertaker got him up. Oh my! Tombstone pile driver. Another signature pinning combination by the dead man. Shoulders on Black for the title here. Scoring 2. No, Aleister Black somehow kick it out. I thought the Undertaker had it. What a battle today at the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. Aleister Black on the outside. Now is the Undertaker gonna fly? Oh my God! Tope over the top rope and a suicida. Taking out Aleister Black now at ringside. The Undertaker on fire tonight at the Royal Rumble PLE. The Undertaker sends on back end of the ring. Big knee to the midsection. Clothesline there. Another clothesline connecting. Clothesline. Oh, this time Undertaker connects with a clothesline. Stopping Black in his tracks. And both men bumping into one another. What a hell of a ride, what a hell of a battle it's been this evening. Black nice shot, clothesline again. Can he now get his flurry of offense he was looking for earlier on? Ducks it that time from Taker. And a thrust kick by Aleister Black. Oh my God, the Undertaker now doing classic Undertaker things, getting right back to his feet as Aleister Black. Big knee to that section. And there's them strikes. Lethal strikes, one of the lethalest strikers in the game here in this Universe Mode series. You don't want to mess with the striking ability of Aleister Black out of the corner now. And look at the absolute agility of Black now. Springboard moonsault off the top rope out of the corner. And now in the other corner now is Black to put away the dead man here. Knee from down. Champion in for the cover to put the challenger down. Title on the line here. Scoring 2. No, the Undertaker kicks out again. What a match, man. Just a spectacle here at the Royal Rumble. This is what the road to WrestleMania is all about. A lot of massive monkey wrenches could be thrown into the mix. Come the Rumble as Taker got him up running. Power slam by Aleister Black. Damn sure effective. Really hurting the back of the world champion. The spine got to be tingling after that one as now the Undertaker lifts up the world champion. Last ride. Powerbomb by the Phenom. Covered by the challenger. Shoulders down on Black for the title here. Scoring 2. Not another near fall. You've got to be kidding me. How much is Aleister Black gonna kick out here of the Undertaker's offense? Taker's wonder what the hell he has to do, and when the hell do we see the dead man go up there? Tippy top rope by the Undertaker. Oh my god, very uncharacteristic. This is not gonna pay off. Leg drop, nobody holding a Black Mass out of nowhere by the champion. Cover to retain now. Scoring 2. And a kick out again by the Undertaker. You've got to be kidding me. And now Black metal rope. Massive splash there off the springboard. What a battle this evening. Aleister Black, Undertaker putting on a wrestling clinic tonight at the Royal Rumble PLE, live in Indianapolis, Indiana. The Undertaker, massive shot. Look at that big throat thrust by the Undertaker. Another Phenom. Uh-oh. We're getting serious now as the Undertaker. Straps are down. Black getting up. Black going down. Second title of the match for the World Heavyweight title. We're carried into WrestleMania. Tombstone Pile Driver number 2. Taker hurt himself in the process, however. One arm draped over Black in a rope, saving the champion. Black's leg underneath the bottom rope. Better instinct there by Black, but I don't even think he meant for it. That's just where he ended up being on the mat. Crucial mistake by the Phenom. He's going to have to do more now to win the world title. Undertaker didn't come into this match tonight thinking it'd be easy. He knew he'd be in for a fight. Same with Aleister Black, and a fight we're getting. Slugfest here tonight in the mist of this world title penultimate contest this evening at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Back and forth action, trading shots, trading blows for both these contests. Or both these competitors rather in this contest for the World Heavyweight title. Taker with a massive shot now. Aleister Black fires back with one of his own. Massive right hand. Haymakers now. Dropping both these superstars. Man, Undertaker gets caught by Black that time. Black with a shot of his own. And a massive hockey fight. This is what the Indianapolis crowd paid to see tonight at the Royal Rumble PLE. Back and forth action now as Aleister Black drops him down. There's the knee. Right to the jaw. Aleister Black calling up the Undertaker to put him away to retain the World Heavyweight title. Roundhouse kick followed by the Black Mask cover now to put the Undertaker away to retain the world title. Score 2. And Aleister Black does it. Somehow overcoming the Phenom and retaining his World Heavyweight Championship. Out of 5 matches tonight, 2 champions able to remain the same as the Undisputed Era, retaining the WWE Tag Team titles of SmackDown, and Aleister Black retaining the World Heavyweight title of Monday Night Raw, where Seth Rollins, Kairi Sane and Randy Orton all walking out new champions here tonight live in Indianapolis, with one more match remaining here tonight. What a win for Black, the biggest win of his career, putting down the dead man tonight and still walks out world champion. Hopefully walking into Mania as that champ, as now it's time for your main event tonight. Here we go then, folks. It's now time for your main event of the evening, the men's 30-man Royal Rumble matchup, with those 6 superstars and 24 others compete for a shot at main eventing WrestleMania against the champion of their choosing.
Superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Elimination occurs when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Thank you, Samantha Irvin. Here we go then, folks. Who is going to be entrant number 1 in the men's Royal Rumble match? The crowd waiting. The anticipation is off the charts. It's killing me, folks. Who's starting it off here live in Indianapolis, Indiana, in the men's Rumble this evening? The crowd on their feet. Who is... Oh my God!
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 265 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
The Beast is back! We have not saw Brock Lesnar since Survivor Series, where he was the first man eliminated from the matchup after everyone of Team SmackDown joined forces to eliminate Brock Lesnar. I believe Cody Rhodes was the man to get the elimination of the Crossroads. But nonetheless, Brock Lesnar is back tonight and he is starting off the Royal Rumble matchup, and I feel bad for the 29 other men who are going to be in this Rumble tonight, and I also feel bad who the unfortunate soul is who drew entrant number 2. They're going to have to contend with the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion of this series, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. This is absolute some crazy shit tonight. Brock Lesnar, of all people that get it started in the Rumble, he is entrant number 1, and he may just go wire to wire and eliminate all entrants, all 29 other superstars, toss them out one by one, and go on to WrestleMania to attempt to regain his World Heavyweight Championship, which he lost last year in the main event of WrestleMania to last year's Rumble winner, Samoa Joe, who is also going to be in this contest. But let's see who is true entrant number 2 against the Beast. Can't wait to find out. Crowd on their feet. Oh my God! They didn't get it out of his hair! Oh wow!
The individual who drew number 2, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther!
NXT superstar Gunther, representing Imperium alongside Ludwig Kaiser, as Giovanni Vinci has been exiled from the group, courtesy of Kaiser beating him on the orders of Gunther. Winner stays, loser goes, Vinci's out, deemed as the weak link of Imperium. But regardless, I mentioned how I feel bad for whoever is starting the ring with Brock Lesnar, but maybe not this man, the former NXT champion Gunther. This is gonna be an absolute war tonight. Gunther and Lesnar one-on-one here live to kickstart the men's Royal Rumble matchup. What incredible first 2 entrants. We saw a lot of surprises from the Women's Rumble. A lot of NXT superstars, a lot of blasts from the past, but we've already got an NXT superstar at number 2. Brock Lesnar starts off with Gunther right here, right now, and here we go, the men's Rumble now officially underway. Bell has been rung. And let's get right into it. Gunther and Lesnar get it started now. Is Gunther already on the base? Already gonna take him down. And Gunther standing tall there, but there's Brock Lesnar, clothesline, down goes Gunther. And what a fight here this is gonna be. These 2 superstars might just make it from the start to the end. They may be the first 2 in, they may as well still be the last 2 in as well. It's Brock Lesnar with a massive suplex to Gunther. The inaugural World Heavyweight Champion battling the second ever NXT Champion, who last night at TakeOver Deadline came up short in the last stage of the Gauntlet Deadline match against Damian Priest. Priest, who is now the number 1 contender for the NXT Championship. He battles Carmelo Hayes this coming week on NXT for the gold. Live later on this week, but Brock Lesnar just avoided elimination there from Gunther, and again clear to the claw of the ring, get it out with a massive clothesline. Gunther able to counter, nice shot in the midsection on the base. Brock Lesnar is Gunther gonna plant a beautiful slam there. Spinning Uranagi by the ring, get it out as he smacks him in the face of the fist chop. That's classic Gunther. off the rope. Speaking of classic, Gunther now, look at that! Nice shot, down goes the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar as the clock is ticking down. Entrant number 3 about to make his way to the ring. It's Gunther, almost got eliminated there. Able to hang on, is number 3 now. That's Braun Strowman representing SmackDown. We've got a Raw star and Brock Lesnar, an NXT star and Gunther, and a SmackDown star and Braun Strowman. 3 massive superstars. Starting off the men's rumble tonight, Braun Strowman enters number 3. And Strowman with an elbow drop to a standing Gunther, able to stop him in his tracks now. Braun Strowman going after Gunther. Look at the strength here. Is Gunther able to fight out the pain. Brock Lesnar going at him. Braun Strowman saying, hell no. Gunther with that shot. Not enough to knock down Braun. And a massive clothesline. Down goes the monster of all monsters. And Lesnar and Gunther back to fighting. Just those two here. Brock Lesnar picks him up a suplex to the ring, get it out here in the midst of the men's rumble match. Lesnar knee there on Braun Strowman, and a knee there on Gunther in the corner, and Braun with a clothesline in the back of the head of Lesnar. Lesnar now taking a breather, going after the ring, get it out. Former NXT champ in trouble here. Gunther sent off the ropes, wriggly eyes there. And the ring, get it out, going to try and send Strowman to the outside. Strowman on the apron, Strowman able to hang on. And Braun Strowman not really had a lot of wins here in this series, had more losses, a lot more losses than he has wins. Going through a lot more wins than he has losses. Lesnar about 50-50, I'd say. As Brock takes that fight to Strowman, I mean, Lesnar's barely ever on this series, barely ever wrestling. But when he is, it's a hell of a fight. As Brock Lesnar almost eliminated there by Braun. Gunther, I think, unintentionally saving the Beast and taking out Strowman with a German suplex. Taking Strowman to Suplex City right in front of the Beast. The Beast now grabbing Gunther, going to send him down with a Dominator as entrant number 4 now. Making his way to the ring as Lesnar going after Braun Strowman. And oh, poor Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali now is entrant number 4. He has to contend with 3 massive superstars in the form of Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar and Gunther. Ali though, go for Gunther and a clothesline there by Gunther as Lesnar looking right at Braun Strowman, who's down on the mat. Gunther, clothesline, taking Ali's head almost off. Picks him up now, Gunther to eliminate Mustafa Ali. Sends him off the ropes, both men bumping into one another as Gunther and Ali go at it. Strowman taking a fight to Brock Lesnar, elbow drop to the chest of the Beast. Gunther grabbing Mustafa Ali for the elimination here. Ali to be the first to go and see ya by Ali. He barely lasted long at all. Ali's out already. Don't think he got any offense in whatsoever. Gunther with the first elimination of this contest. And now Brock Lesnar picking up Braun Strowman and trying to clear Strowman out of the ring. But Braun Strowman able to reverse, sending Brock Lesnar to the outside. Again going through, unintentionally saving the Beast. German suplex there on Braun Strowman. And Strowman now going right after Gunther. Down he goes. Lesnar wants a piece of Braun Strowman, but the Beast getting picked up. No, out of the back door. I believe Strowman was looking for the running power slam there. Mustafa Ali already walking to the back. Did not last long whatsoever. He's gone already. As watch the Beast Incarnate taking Braun Strowman now to Suplex City. Here in the midst of the men's rumble, your main event of the evening. Down he goes into the mat now. Entrant number 5 now. Hall of Famer, Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle representing SmackDown now. Enters the rumble. Angle going after Gunther. Lesnar and Strowman going at that big knee there by Angle as Gunther trying to take a rest underneath the ropes now. Lesnar trying to eliminate Braun Strowman, sends him out. Angle though unintentionally saving Strowman. What's a piece of Brock Lesnar and Angle taking down Brock. 5 have entered, only 1 have been eliminated thus far. That being Mustafa Ali, courtesy of Gunther. As soon as Ali got in, basically. Now here we go, it's Angle, it's Gunther right here, right now. Beautiful European uppercut. Braun Strowman to be eliminated here with Brock Lesnar. Couldn't get the elimination just yet. Braun and Brock going at it. Kurt Angle after Brock Lesnar. Beautiful. Saito suplex. Angle European uppercut on Braun Strowman as Gunther picks up Braun for the elimination here. Going to send him to the outside. Wait for the elimination, but Angle again. Saving him in Kurt Angle. Going after Gunther, he saved Strowman twice now, and Brock Lesnar going for him. Irish whip off the rope, Strowman catching him, and down goes Brock Lesnar as Angle and Gunther still going at it tonight. Oh, smack to the face, bitch slap by Gunther and a massive drop kick now. Strowman going after the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, Gunther now measuring his man in Kurt Angle. Brock Lesnar grabbing a massive knee to the midsection by Braun, picks up Brock Lesnar, running power slam. And Gunther right back after Strowman. Entrant number 6 now about to enter And it's the Rebel Heart, Johnny Gargano of Monday Night Raw. Gargano earned his shot into this Rumble matchup tonight by winning a mini tournament, defeating Tommaso Ciampa in the first round, then Rob Van Dam in the finals. This past week on Raw, Gargano for a massive elimination to eliminate Brock Lesnar. Lesnar hangs on. As Gunther takes the fight to Kurt Angle now. Gargano taking the fight to Braun Strowman as Brock Lesnar almost knocking down Johnny Gargano. Still only one elimination in this contest. Mustafa Ali sent packing by Gunther as he goes after Strowman in the corner. Big elbow though as Gargano and Angle go at it right here. First time ever these two have faced off. Gargano for a massive elimination and Angle able to stay alive. Gargano last year entered the Rumble at the number 1 entrant. And Gunther eliminates Braun Strowman, second to go. Gargano this year enters number 6 and already he's eliminated by Kurt Angle. Well, Gargano has had 2 miserable Rumble performances 2 years in a row now, as he's just been eliminated by Angle. And now Lesnar picking up the beast. F5 by Brock Lesnar. But now Gunther with a smack. Going after the beast and Kurt, down goes Lesnar. Strowman eliminated by Gunther. Angle eliminating Gargano. And now Gunther eliminating Brock Lesnar. And just like that, the ring has been cleared of just 2 superstars, Gunther and Kurt Angle. Gunther already with 3 eliminations, getting rid of Mustafa Ali, Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. Angle getting rid of just 1 in the form of Johnny Gargano, as here comes entrant number 7, the inaugural Intercontinental Champion, representing Monday Night Raw, Shinsuke Nakamura, who contests an NXT star and Gunther and a SmackDown star and Kurt Angle. Nakamura sends Gunther off the ropes. Big elbow there on Shinsuke. As Kurt Angle wants a piece, Nakamura wants a piece of Angle. Now wants a piece of Gunther as Nakamura snapmare. Massive knee on the ring, get it out now. Kurt Angle, go for Nakamura. Angle, slam on Shinsuke. Nicely done by the Olympic gold medalist now. Gunther taking a little breather in the corner, already gotten 3 eliminations, cleared house in this match thus far. Angle to be eliminated by Shinsuke, couldn't get it there. Angle still hanging on. Kurt Angle after Nakamura now. Is Gunther not having fun there? Not wanting to watch these two fight. He wants the fight getting right between the action here tonight. Gunther entered number 2, Angle number 5, Nakamura number 7. Nakamura to be eliminated here. Kurt Angle gets caught by Gunther. Kurt Angle catching Gunther there this time. Nakamura and Angle going at it. Angle clothesline, down goes Shinsuke. Knife edge chop after knife edge chop by Gunther and Angle. Snapmare and a chop right at the back. And a kick to the midsection. Right at the chest. There was Nakamura with a knee to the midsection of the ring. Get it out, Gunther. What a men's Rumble match already. Only 7 have entered. 3 are still remaining in the ring. 4 have been eliminated. And entrant number 8 about to make his way to the ring in about 5 seconds. Angle now submission. Oh, rear naked choke on Shinsuke Nakamura as entrant number 8 now. Who's it gonna be? And representing SmackDown, one of the favourites to win the entire thing. But he's gonna have to put in a hell of a shift from an early number 8. It's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Kurt Angle now taking care of Gunther. Rhodes, Shinsuke, Angle and Gunther in the Rumble right here, right now. Shinsuke all trying to go for him. Nice elbows to the midsection there. Cody Rhodes and Gunther going at it. Big shots. Cody for the elimination of the ring. Getting out, trying to get him out here. Look at the strength of Cody Rhodes. Will Gunther be eliminated? He's already got 3 eliminations. He is clearly the biggest target of this Rumble tonight. Cody looking to get rid of the biggest target, and Gunther able to hang on. Nice shot there by the ring general. Smacked to the face by Gunther on Cody Rhodes. And now Gunther, massive clothesline on Cody Rhodes. My lord, look at the far side of the ring. Kurt Angle now trying to eliminate Shinsuke Nakamura. It's Gunther. That's a devastating powerbomb on the American Nightmare. Let's not forget, folks, Cody Rhodes, the sole survivor for Team SmackDown, a part of the men's 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series elimination matchup. He wants to earn himself an opportunity at the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania, but so does Kurt Angle, as the first ever matchup of this series on a part of the Monday Night Raw brand saw Kurt Angle and Cody Rhodes go 1-on-1. Angle almost eliminated Rhodes there, but Gunther unintentionally saving the American Nightmare and taking out Angle now. And now Cody and Gunther back at it, 1-on-1 here between these two superstars. Cody with a clothesline, and Shinsuke went for him, but Angle going after him, and now count of 2 now. Here comes entrant number 9. And it's none other WWE Hall of Famer, the master of the 619, legendary luchador, Rey Mysterio. An Angle elimination, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kurt Angle, with a second elimination of the contest. Cody Rhodes out of the corner, a sub moonsault on Gunther there. So there goes Shinsuke, courtesy of Kurt Angle, and an Angle slam on Cody Rhodes. It's Rey Mysterio flipping neck breaker now on Angle connecting. Angle with 2 eliminations, Gunther with 3. Those are the only 2 that have scored eliminations here in this contest. Will Angle get his third to send Rey Mysterio out? Mysterio though with an elbow. And now Rey, look at this here, taking down both Gunther and Kurt Angle. Cody back after Gunther now. Rey after Angle. Cody cut on the ring general by Rhodes. And now Angle to eliminate Rey now. Sends him in the corner, trying to get him out here on the far side. Got the leg of Rey Mysterio. Can he get him? Can he muscle him up and out of the Rumble here? Cody trying to do the same to Gunther in their corner. And now Cody Rhodes got Gunther in the corner. Lifts Gunther up to eliminate the Ring General to get the former NXT champion out of the Rumble and out of the runnings to potentially main event WrestleMania. Oh, big shot. Gunther able to hang on. Angle right back after Cody Rhodes. However, now Kurt Angle. Nicely done. Butterfly suplex. Gunther back after Angle, going to send Angle in the corner. And now Gunther trying to eliminate Kurt Angle here. As now we are 1/3 through our Royal Rumble. 1/3 of the way through. Entrant number 10 about to make his way to the ring here tonight. Kurt Angle able to stay alive. Cody Rhodes in trouble from Rey Mysterio's entrant number 10 now. Dolph Ziggler enters the Royal Rumble matchup. And Dolph Ziggler taking down Rey Mysterio's Gunther with a drop kick at Kurt Angle. Rey Mysterio is the only man in the Royal Rumble match right now to be a part of last year's Royal Rumble match. Rey last year entering number 29. Tonight he entered number 9 as he takes the fight to Ziggler, but Ziggler moves out the way of that springboard attack. Angle taking down Dolph now, and Rey and Cody going at it as Gunther recovers in the corner to get caught by Angle with a snap suplex. Rhodes, crossroads to Mysterio. Kurt Angle though gonna try and take advantage and eliminate Rey Mysterio. That was Cody. Let's set up for that elimination. Kurt Angle now with 3 eliminations, and Cody looking to eliminate Kurt. Kurt able to hang on. Rey now been eliminated by Kurt Angle. Both Angle and Gunther tied for the most eliminations in this contest with 3. And let's not forget, in the Women's Rumble, Sasha Banks and Lita with 4 eliminations. Both of those superstars tied for the most eliminations in that matchup. Gunther and Angle already got 3 each. Can one of them break the record of the women? Can one of them get the biggest and most eliminations in the matchup? Could be Angle, who eliminates Dolph Ziggler. See you, bye, Dolph. Oh my, now it's Gunther going after Kurt Angle. My Lord almighty, Ziggler eliminated Angle now with 4 eliminations. The most of the matchup thus far as Gunther takes the fight to Kurt Angle. Cody Rhodes going after Angle, however, and Cody Rhodes eliminates Kurt Angle with his first elimination of the contest. Angle with the most of the match now, as here comes entrant number 11, another NXT superstar joining Gunther in there alongside Cody Rhodes. It's the Maverick Logan Paul. Logan Paul now a part of the Rumble matchup tonight as Cody Rhodes takes down Paul with an electric chair maneuver there. Gunther smacked in the face of Cody Rhodes time and time again. Logan Paul after Gunther, nicely done with a DDT. And Logan, man, what a shot on Cody Rhodes. So Gunther with 3 eliminations, Cody Rhodes with 1. Kurt Angle with the most of the matchup thus far as he walks to the back with 4 eliminations. Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul going at it. Logan trying to eliminate Cody Rhodes. What a massive elimination that would be for NXT superstar Logan Paul. Look at the call for the men's Rumble tonight. And entrant number 11, Cody Rhodes though. Trying to grab Logan. Logan at the back door going after the leg of Cody. It's Gunther going to make Logan Paul pay. What a jab. What a knife edge chop. What shots. Gunther and Cody, they don't like each other, but they're going after Logan Paul. They know Logan's an asshole, a piece of shit. They don't want him to be main event in WrestleMania. As Gunther turns his attention back to Cody, sets him out now, and Cody going to take a breather underneath the bottom rope. Now is Gunther turns his attention back to Logan Paul to eliminate the Maverick here in this Rumble. Go, went for a close in the corner. Logan, nice elbow out of the corner. Logan grabbing Gunther, nice elbows in the midsection. Battering General is entrant number 12 now. Going to make his way to the ring in 3 seconds time. Gunther picks him up last. Symphony to Logan Paul. And here comes entrant number 12. Former WWE Tag Team Champion, the purveyor of violence, Jon Moxley, representing Monday Night Raw. We have two NXT stars in there, in the form of Gunther and Logan Paul, a Raw star, and Moxley and a SmackDown star, and Cody Rhodes. It's 4 in the Rumble right now, with 8 being eliminated. 12 have entered in the Men's Rumble tonight. Logan Wyatt missing a shot there on Cody Rhodes, and Moxley trying to eliminate Gunther here in the corner. That's the forearms and strikes and shots. Cody and Paul going at it in the centre of the ring. Cody now crossroads to Logan Paul, and then Moxley going right after Cody Rhodes with a Saito suplex on the American Nightmare now. Gunther trying to get to his feet. Moxley, a man possessed in this one. Massive kick there. Right to the face of the ring, get it up. Now Irish whip gonna send them in a corner, no big elbow there by Gunther. Knife edge shot by the ring general. And it's Gunther, oh my lord, look at that knife edge, and another knife edge there by Gunther. Cody Rhodes picking up Gunther. DDT up a straight jacket of the ring general. Gunther's lasted the longest in this contest. He's lasted over 10 entrants thus far, as he entered number 2. And entrant number 12 had just entered as well. Cody entered number 8, Logan at number 11, and Moxley number 12. Entrant number 13 now. We're going to make his way to the ring momentarily. As Gunther lays out the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes heading to the top rope as the ring general now. And a drop kick, nobody home by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Rhodes now, disaster kick by Gunther. Here comes number 13 representing SmackDown and representing the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong. Cody Rhodes now grabbing Gunther. Pedigree! As Roddy goes after the ring general. Look at that there by Cody after Roddy Strong. Nice shots on Roddy. And now crossroads on Strong. Oh my. Cody Rhodes already doing his thing for a second elimination of the matchup. Roderick Strong just going in, now he's out. Roddy eliminated, and Moxley with a massive knee on Cody Rhodes. Roddy's gone by Cody, and then Moxley to eliminate the American Nightmare. Massive knee, and Cody's gone. What an elimination by Jon Moxley as Jon gets caught by Gunther now. Holy hell. What action tonight in the Rumble. Roderick Strong, I was going to mention how he was a part of the main event of SmackDown, putting in a good performance against WWE Champion Drew McIntyre and number 1 contender Seth Rollins, where he teamed with an Undisputed Era teammate Adam Cole. But on a losing effort, but a hell of a performance, but not a hell of a performance tonight. Eliminated by Cody as soon as he entered, but then Cody eliminated right after by Jon Moxley, who scores his first elimination of the contest. Cody has 2, Angle has 4, Gunther has 3, and Moxley has 1. His kick caught, Gunther got him there though. Logan Paul, Gunther oh in trouble, paradigm shift by Jon Moxley with a Death Rider. And there's a cutter now on Logan Paul. Entrant number 14 now as Roderick Strong walks to the back. Adam Cole not looking pleased as here comes the leader of the Undisputed Era now at entrant number 14. Adam Cole, baby, now a part of the Rumble. Logan Paul eliminates Jon Moxley. What an elimination by Paul out of nowhere there. Moxley sent packing on the outside now. That's unreal now. Logan Paul elbow dropped on the chest of Adam Cole as Cole representing SmackDown. Gunther and Paul both representing NXT as Gunther had a devastating powerbomb there on the Maverick. Logan Paul as Gunther goes after Adam Cole, leader of the Undisputed Era, former number 1 contender to several titles over on SmackDown, such as the Intercontinental and WWE title. In fact, it was last year at WrestleMania where he challenged AJ Styles for the Universal Championship. Back then it was known as. Now, of course, it is the WWE Championship as Logan Paul looks for a massive elimination on Gunther. Gunther counters, and Gunther with a drop kick as Adam Cole wants a piece of the ring. Get around there and sends Gunther into the corner now as Adam Cole. Cole big elbows there on Gunther. Former NXT champion gets rocked by Adam Cole, baby. And now Cole setting up Gunther for a massive elimination here. Leader of the UE to get him out. No, Gunther gets Cole out, and Gunther now tying Angle with the most eliminations in the matchup with 4. Much like on the women's side, with Lita and Sasha Banks, who both have 4 as well. Now Angle and Gunther have 4 of their own right in a DDT by Paul. As Paul and Gunther the only 2 remaining from the NXT brand. Entry number 15 now, and it's last year's Royal Rumble winner, the Samoan submission machine and the former World Heavyweight Champion, Samoa Joe. Let's not forget Joe having a 364-day reign as World Heavyweight Champion. That is, of course, 1 day shy of a year that Samoa Joe is World Heavyweight Champion. He won the Rumble last year. He entered number 22 last year. We'll enter number 15 tonight as he looks to eliminate Logan Paul. Paul hangs on. We're halfway through the Rumble now with Samoa Joe entering. Halfway through the field at number 15. Last year's Rumble winner. Believe he got 6 eliminations last year en route to victory. We're entered number 22 and went on to main event WrestleMania last year, defeating Brock Lesnar to win the world title as Gunther picked up his 5th elimination, getting rid of Logan Paul. Gunther now has the most eliminations in the matchup as it's just Gunther and Joe. These two no love lost with each other because Gunther has appeared on the Monday Night Raw brand one time this series, and it was the Raw before Survivor Series. PLE were at the time he was the NXT champion. He went one-on-one with at the time world champion Samoa Joe in a champion versus champion non-title matchup, with Gunther getting the win on that night because of interference from the WWE Champion and Joe's opponent for Survivor Series that weekend, Drew McIntyre. So they'll run that back tonight, a part of the Rumble. Will last year's winner repeat history from last year? Joe, massive powerbomb entrant number 16 now in the Rumble. Over halfway through the field, it's former Intercontinental Champion of the SmackDown brand, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. We've got an NXT star in there of Gunther, a Raw star in Samoa Joe, and a SmackDown star in Pete Dunne. All a part of the Rumble right here, right now. Dunne, massive knee there on Samoa Joe as he takes the fight to Joe now after Gunther. I'd love to see those two one-on-one, Pete Dunne and Gunther. I'd love to see a rematch between Joe and Gunther as well. As Pete Dunne monkey flip on the former World Heavyweight Champion. The former IC champ now lost his title back at King of the Ring PLE in Miami to Chad Gable, who will defend it this coming week on SmackDown against the number 1 contender Daniel Bryan, who won a mini number 1 contenders tournament in the first round, defeating Andrade, and then the finals this past week on SmackDown, defeating John Cena. Cena, of course, who defeated Braun Breaker in a Clash of the Castle rematch to get past the first round of face Bryan this past week on SmackDown, but it wasn't a losing effort nonetheless. And Joe, after Gunther ass in the corner, right to the face of the ring. Get it out, Pete Dunne, bicycle boot on Samoa Joe. It's just Gunther and Dunne momentarily here. Samoa Joe still in the Rumble. Last year's winner still hanging on, but he's taking a little breather underneath the bottom rope as Dunne looking for a massive elimination to get rid of Gunther here, who has the most eliminations of the matchup and has lasted the longest than any superstar in the Rumble thus far. Believe me, I broke the record for the longest time in the Rumble for both men's and women's, because Jade Cargill lasted the longest, and the women's one entered number 18 and won the entire thing. But Gunther entered number 2, and here comes entrant number 17 from the men's Royal Rumble match, the inaugural Universal Champion of Monday Night Raw, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Oh my God, look at AJ! Look at that moonsault taking out Pete Dunne. AJ is a potential favourite to win the entire thing, as a Samoa Joe, last year's winner, as Joe takes out Pete Dunne and AJ in the corner. With an Ingadal Gunther, but Samoa Joe went for AJ Styles, but Pete Dunne go for Samoa Joe. Nice elbows there as AJ looks to eliminate Gunther here. This could be huge, and Gunther able to hang on. Gunther able to hang on the most amount of time here in this Rumble matchup tonight for both the men's and the women, as it has the most eliminations of the night thus far for both the men and the women, with 5 eliminations. He's got rid of Mustafa Ali, Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, Adam Cole, and Logan Paul. Pete Dunne after AJ Styles, the former IC champ, now lays out AJ with a massive set-out powerbomb. Gunther and Dunne going at it now, and now Pete Dunne after the ring general here. Better end by Dunne, and now Joe gets to his feet after Pete Dunne are going to knock him down to the mat. Last year's winner going after the Bruiserweight, but now AJ Styles wants a piece of Samoa Joe. Picks up Joe now with Styles, they're going to set him down to the mat now. Nicely done with a torture rack slam. Pete Dunne after Styles, and now Styles able to counter in the corner. Nice elbow by Dunne as back and forth action. Oh, Dunne now. Kimura lock on AJ Styles as Joe and Gunther go at it. Entrant number 18 now in the Rumble, and here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Chad Gable, the man that beat Pete Dunne to win the gold at King of the Ring, and will defend it this coming week against Daniel Bryan, who is SmackDown's Mr. Money in the Bank on SmackDown. Nice boot there by Gunther on Samoa Joe as Gable enters, going after AJ Styles. Gunther with a big massive splash from the top on Samoa Joe. Chad Gable after AJ Styles now. Look at that from Gable of SmackDown here. SmackDown stars are Gable and Pete Dunne. Raw stars AJ and Joe. NXT star Gunther. That's everyone who remains in the Rumble right here, right now. I'd love to see a matchup one-on-one between Gunther and Gable as they're mixing it up right here, right now. The ring general taking a fight. It goes back after Samoa Joe. Pete Dunne, though, going after. They didn't get it out with Samoa Joe. Unintentionally saving him. Just wanted a piece of the former wrestling champ, Pete Dunne, who's putting on a good showing here. AJ to eliminate Chad Gable, able to hang on. And look at the ring general, Gunther now. He just eliminated Pete Dunne. I missed that there. Pete Dunne eliminated by Gunther. Gunther now has 6 eliminations. He is really cleaning up as the ring general. Former wrestling champ Pete Dunne eliminated by the ring general, Gunther. I missed that. But I saw that Dunne was out and I saw that Gunther was right there. See it by Pete Dunne. Good showing. Eliminated by entrant number 2. Former NXT champ Gunther, who's on a war of attrition tonight at the Rumble. Joe in the corner, look at that. There's the Enzuigiri signature offense by Joe. And entrant number 19 making his way to the ring. And here comes the unpredictable badass. Another favourite to win the Rumble match. Braun Breaker enters the field. And the AJ Styles neck breaker eliminates Gable. And Joe muscle buster to Gunther. The Intercontinental Champion eliminated by AJ Styles, who gets his first of the matchup tonight. Samoa Joe wants a piece of Braun Breaker to eliminate him. Big Boot Breaker able to duck it. And Braun Breaker entrant number 19. Good number to be at. Of course, Jade Cargill won the Women's Rumble from entrant number 18, the same number that Chad Gable drew, but he did not have the same luck that Jade did earlier on, as he just got eliminated by AJ Styles. AJ, beautiful springboard on a drop kick on Gunther. And Braun Breaker picks up AJ Styles, wants a piece of the Phenomenal One to try to eliminate AJ Styles here in this one. But Gunther wants a piece of Braun Breaker, and Gunther, look at that! Look at the star power of this contest right now. Braun Breaker of SmackDown, AJ and Joe from Raw, Gunther from NXT. Incredible action tonight at the Rumble. It's Samoa Joe taken out. Gunther there with a butterfly slam breaker, trying to eliminate the inaugural Universal Champion AJ Styles here. Styles would love to get an opportunity at WrestleMania to try and win back his WWE title that he lost in the main event of SummerSlam to Drew McIntyre, who earlier on tonight lost that championship to Seth freaking Rollins, who cashed in his opportunity after winning King of the Ring back in Miami. Back in April, entrant number 20 now, 2/3 of the way through the Rumble. Who's going to be entrant number 20 in the Rumble matchup tonight for the men's side? Live in Indianapolis, Indiana, and it's SmackDown superstar El Idolo Andrade. Good number for Andrade. This could be a huge win for El Idolo tonight. A massive, massive statement it could be for Andrade. It was after Braun Breaker. Nice shot as Gunther trying to eliminate Samoa Joe there in the corner. As AJ and Andrade going at it now. Braun Breaker going after El Idolo here as Samoa Joe elbows his way free, still alive in this Rumble matchup. Last year's winner not going to go down without a fight. It's Samoa Joe, big clubbing shot now. Gunther still somehow in this Rumble matchup. Today is Andrade, look at that. Beautiful springboard drop kick to Braun Breaker. Gunther still somehow in entered number 2. Samoa Joe, last year's winner, entered number 15 tonight. As AJ went for Styles clash, Samoa Joe able to counter with a back body drop on AJ Styles. AJ entered number 17 this evening. Braun Breaker number 19 and Andrade of course number 20 looking to eliminate. They didn't get it all here. Gunther able to elbow his way free. AJ Styles now suplex at the back door to neck breaker. On the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker clothesline to Andrade, who gets right back to his feet by Gunther. And a massive forearm shot. AJ to be eliminated by Braun and AJ hanging on. Andrade again to eliminate Gunther. Big elbow again and now Gunther grabs Andrade. Powerbomb on El Idolo. And now here comes entrant number 21. And it's the Prince representing SmackDown, Finn Balor. Balor, Andrade and Breaker all represent the blue brand. AJ and Joe represent Raw, and Gunther, the only man representing NXT. Days, what a men's Rumble tonight. Finn Balor, former United States Champion, challenged Samoa Joe for the World Heavyweight title back at the Royal Rumble PLE. Can he get another opportunity at World Title Gold? If he wins this match, he certainly will at Main Event Mania. But AJ with a burning hammer there on Finn Balor, the move that set up for AJ to pin Balor last year at the Rumble, and the first ever episode of this series to become the inaugural Universal Champion in a fatal 4-way elimination match that also included Kevin Owens and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Speaking of Kevin Owens, we know he'll enter this Royal Rumble match of an entrant number 25. Balor right there was entrant number 21. Got a few more entrants to go for Owens to enter this match. It was this past week on SmackDown able to defeat Sheamus to earn the number 25th entrant in the men's Royal Rumble matchup tonight. The winner would be in the Rumble at number 25. The loser would not be in the Rumble at all, as Owens was able to win that match, granting his opportunity a part of the Rumble tonight. We'll see him in a little bit, but right now, the action personified, I believe, 6 massive stars in the Rumble right now is Joe with a massive elbow to Andrade. But Braun Breaker going after Samoa Joe here, sends him into the corner. As AJ and Finn back at it once again. Samoa Joe going to send Braun Breaker into the corner, and Braun Breaker fighting back. Entrant number 22 now, about to make his way into the ring right here. Braun Breaker got Joe against the ropes here. Here comes Chris Jericho representing SmackDown. And number 22 is watch Braun Breaker Gorilla Press and eliminates last year's winner. Chris Jericho entered number 22. The same number that Samoa Joe won the Rumble from last year. And the same number, that number gets called out. Joe gets eliminated by Braun Breaker. What a massive elimination by Braun there. It's Jericho looking to be eliminated by Breaker and Balor. Double team offense here. Jericho to be thrown out now. Oh, Jericho able to hang on. Great number for Jericho now as the last symphony connects on AJ Styles by the ring general Gunther. Braun Breaker after Gunther now with a back suplex. And now Jericho going after Braun Breaker for a massive elimination. Look at Andrade. Got Finn Balor in the corner now, trying to eliminate him here. As Braun Breaker fights back out against the clutches of Chris Jericho. And a massive shoulder tackle down goes Y2J. Irish whip now. Jericho gets sent to the corner. Balor elevated and inverted 1916 DDT. On to Andrade. Turns the attention of Gunther, who's somehow still in this Rumble from entrant number 2. AJ Styles clash the Braun Breaker. Look at Finn Balor. Double foot stomp rolls through his Gunther. Gunther drop kick. AJ looking to eliminate Braun Breaker. Breaker able to hang on the apron. Big kick there, Andrade to eliminate Finn Balor here. Balor in trouble here in the Rumble. AJ and Breaker fighting Jericho and Gunther fighting entrant number 23. About to make his way to the ring right now. And it's the Megastar representing Monday Night Raw. What a great number. And he's a big favourite to win the thing. Former US Champion LA Knight is here. And Knight looking right at Braun Breaker, but now going straight for the ring general in the corner. Gunther, big kick out of the corner as AJ Styles goes for Gunther, and a massive shot down goes the ring, get it down now. AJ Styles looking good as Andrade looking to eliminate Balor, but Balor forearm hanging on. Watch Braun Breaker, beautiful Falcon Arrow there on LA Knight. The ring is absolutely overflowing with talent now. 7 world-class performers in the ring right now. Any 7 of these could win it. Or even stars that have yet to enter. We know Kevin Owens still to come out at number 25. And number 24 will be next. LA Knight just there was number 23. Chris Jericho looking to eliminate AJ Styles and Styles. Able to hang on. Gunther, of course, lasted the longest out of everyone in this contest thus far. Entering at number 2. And that's the last symphony on LA Knight as Andrade planted Breaker with the last Sombra. Hammerlock DDT. Andrade for a massive elimination on Breaker. But it's caught by Gunther as Breaker able to hang on. And now Andrade to be eliminated by AJ Styles. Grabbing Gunther. AJ now. Styles. Flash. To the ring. Get it out. My days. And watch Finn Balor after Chris Jericho here. AJ Styles going for Gunther. Entrant number 24 going to make his way to the ring now as Andrade grabs Balor. Big shot there. AJ Styles. Massive shot. Eliminates Gunther. And finally the ring general is gone. He got 6 eliminations and he lasted an incredible showing tonight. But been eliminated by the phenomenal AJ Styles, who picks up a 2nd elimination of the contest. But speaking of Styles, here comes Styles, his arch rival over on the Monday Night Raw brand. The glorious Bobby Roode, who goes straight for AJ Styles. Roode, of course, the inaugural United States Champion here in this series, gets caught by Braun Breaker. And there's a powerbomb by Braun. Now you see Gunther, what an incredible effort, gets sent to the back. LA Knight eliminates Finn Balor. It's Chris Jericho at the same time eliminates Andrade. The eliminations coming out full head of steam now. It's LA Knight eliminated by Bobby Roode. Unbelievable offense, and just like that, just 4 men remain right now. Bobby Roode, Chris Jericho, AJ Styles and Braun Breaker. Just a fit by Chris. On to Bobby Roode and AJ Styles. Massive shot there on Jericho. Braun Breaker going after the glorious Bobby Roode here in this one. Oh, AJ Styles now going after Braun Breaker. Nice elbows in the midsection by Braun, able to fight back through the pin here. Chris Jericho sleeper hold locked in on Bobby Roode. His entrant number 25 will be next. We know it will be the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Still no John Cena. Still to come into this matchup, Daniel Bryan as well. Still some massive stars still to come out. It's 6 men still to be entered in this matchup. Jericho just eliminated Bobby Roode. What a massive upset elimination by Chris Jericho right there. Jericho eliminating Roode there. Able to skin the cat out of AJ. Eliminates Chris Jericho. AJ gets 3 eliminations in the matchup now. Jericho gets 2 eliminations. Get rid of Andrade and Bobby Roode. What a massive upset. And AJ Styles. What a Styles clash to Braun Breaker. It's just those 2 in the ring right now. That would be a dream matchup. 1-on-1. Would love to see that. AJ sends Breaker in the corner. Looking to eliminate the unpredictable badass in the blue brand here. AJ Styles for a massive elimination. Can AJ get him out? As now you see Chris Jericho and Bobby Roode walking in the back very slowly. Braun Breaker able to hang in there, however. On AJ Styles, and here comes entrant number 25 now, folks. We know who it's going to be. It's no stranger. It's no surprise. It's the prize fighter. The man who defeated Sheamus to get into this matchup this past week on SmackDown. Kevin Owens. And here comes KO now as AJ Styles. Calf crusher on Braun Breaker. And the rumble here. Breaker tapping out. Tactical tap out there for Breaker, you've got to imagine. There's Kevin Owens backstabber on AJ Styles. You see the bloodstains on the mat already in this Rumble match. He had to clean them so many times tonight. From the opening contest, from the Women's Rumble, from incredible other matches. What a massive hell of a night it has been tonight in Indianapolis. The crowd loving every single second of the Royal Rumble this evening. Kevin Owens after AJ Styles and a massive backbreaker there from Breaker. And Kevin Owens going at it. Breaker runs at him. Owens grabs him. Nice elbows by Braun Breaker. Breaker, nice shot of the midsection. Spear on Kevin Owens. Breaker's already picked up an elimination. He eliminated last year's Rumble winner Samoa Joe. Can he eliminate even more? Potentially AJ Styles or Kevin Owens. As Braun Breaker's all serious now. Straps are down. Here in the Rumble, he can win the entire thing from entrant number 19. AJ entered 17. Breaker entered 19. And Owens entered number 25. AJ's lasted the longest out of everyone so far remaining in this matchup. But Gunther lasted the longest out of everyone, lasting 23 entrants. He entered number 2, was eliminated before Bobby Roode entered at number 24 by AJ Styles. Gunther with the most eliminations in the matchup with 6. Kurt Angle behind him with 4. And AJ Styles behind him with 3. As there's AJ now grabbing Kevin Owens to get his 4th elimination to tie up Kurt Angle. As here comes entrant number 26, and it's SmackDown's Mr. Money in the Bank, and the new number 1 contender now for the Intercontinental title against Chad Gable. Let's come a week on SmackDown. Daniel Bryan. It's Kevin Owens just eliminated AJ Styles. AJ eliminated there. And now Kevin Owens, massive DDT on Braun Breaker. Those 2 have scored off in the past 1-on-1 before Breaker getting the win. Can Owens get a massive upset and a massive elimination on Breaker here in this one. Beautiful maneuver there by Kevin Owens. Unbelievable action tonight as Daniel Bryan leg lariat on Kevin Owens as he goes after Braun Breaker. He will battle Chad Gable this coming week on SmackDown with the IC title on the line, but he could also have a Royal Rumble win in his back pocket. A great number tonight from Daniel Bryan, who drew entrant number 26. Breaker entrant number 19. Owens entrant number 25 could be eliminated by Bryan, and he is! Kevin Owens eliminated by SmackDown's Mr. Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan. Bryan going for Breaker, but Breaker going for D-Bry. Oh, big elbow by Daniel Bryan. Bryan now grabbing Braun Breaker. Breaker grabbing Daniel Bryan. Beautiful elbow in the midsection. But the bread basket misses the clothesline. Oh, that was a swing and a miss. Back and forth they go again. Braun Breaker wants a massive elimination badly on Mr. Money in the Bank. Irish whip to eliminate him here. Got him against the ropes on the apron. Bryan hanging on big knee there. And Bryan able to stay alive. Bryan grabbing Braun Breaker. Entrant number 27 making his way to the ring. It's Braun Breaker eliminated. As here comes Breaker's rivalry as of late. Here comes Braun Breaker's rival, John Cena. Enters number 27. He swears off for the man that he lost to this past week on SmackDown. And the number 1 contender match for the IC title, Daniel Bryan. But Braun Breaker eliminated as soon as Cena enters at number 27 by Bryan, who gets his second elimination of the Rumble here tonight. My Lord, John Cena and Braun Breaker have went back and forth with wins. They've had 2 matches here in this series. Breaker winning the first back at Clash of the Castle in Glasgow, Scotland a number of weeks ago on PLE event. And John Cena beating Braun Breaker last week on SmackDown in the first round of the mini #1 Contenders IC Championship tournament. With Bryan, of course, defeating Cena in the finals. This past week on SmackDown, Cena would love to get a measure of revenge and eliminate Bryan here from the Rumble. And on number 27 with Bryan. Big Four able to hang on. It's just those two hanging on right now in the Rumble. It's Bryan. There's the kicks. Right to the chest of John Cena. Still getting into number 28, 29 and 30 to go. We don't know who's going to enter. At each number, we don't know who's even going to be in it anymore. What a huge stars. All those been eliminated. Who's going to go on a WrestleMania challenge for either the World's Heavyweight or the WWE title as Bryan drops Cena there. Massive clothesline. Over just launching him in the air. Number 28 now. Going to enter the Rumble as both SmackDown stars Bryan and Cena go at it. Remember, number 30 will immediately be a SmackDown star. Automatically be a SmackDown representative. Oh my God. That's Bray Wyatt. But that's not any version of Bray Wyatt. That's the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Oh my God. That Bray... Letting him a new alter ego here tonight in Indianapolis. The Fiend enters number 28, and that is a very scary sight. That could be a massive favourite right off the bat tonight at the Rumble. The Fiend Bray Wyatt now from Monday Night Raw, joining Daniel Bryan and John Cena on SmackDown as the number 28 entrant of the Men's Rumble tonight. As let's not forget, number 30 will automatically be a SmackDown star, whether they're an active member of the SmackDown roster or they're returning, or an NXT star or a debuting superstar. They will immediately join the Blue brand after SmackDown won the matchup at Survivor Series. They won the 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series elimination matchup for the men's side, granted the number 30 spot in the Men's Rumble for the SmackDown brand. So whether it's an NXT superstar, returning star, a debuting star, or a member of the SmackDown roster already, it will be SmackDown being number 30 and the Royal Rumble matchup. So number 29, Raw hopes it is a Raw superstar because SmackDown has a massive chance of winning both the men's and the women's Royal Rumble matchup. As let's not forget, Jade Cargill from the SmackDown brand won the women's Royal Rumble contest earlier on tonight. So GM Mick Foley better hope that Fiend Bray Wyatt comes in clutch for Raw tonight. Or number 29 is a Raw participant. We find out right here, right now, as Cena could be on the verge of elimination. Entrant number 29, and no, it is a SmackDown star. From the first time since Clash of the Castle, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the OTC has returned to the WWE. Roman Reigns is here at the Rumble at number 29. Reigns losing in the main event of Scotland at Clash of the Castle in Glasgow against champion Drew McIntyre. I've not saw him since then, just under a month ago, I believe. We see him tonight though. Number 20 in the Rumble is Daniel Bryan. Takes the fight. Bryan already Mr. Money in the Bank. Already the #1 contender for the IC title. If he wins the Rumble tonight, he could be IC champion and WWE champion. Maybe not even needing to cash in his contract. He'd get the main event shot, and even if he loses, he could still cash in. But there's Roman Reigns now. Look at that. Taking out Daniel Bryan. There's these 4 men in the ring right now with one more entrant still to come in the men's Royal Rumble matchup this evening. John Cena now taking it to Bray Wyatt. Nice shots there, Daniel Bryan. European uppercut to the back of the neck of John Cena. Bryan with 2 eliminations of the Rumble thus far. Neither of the other 3 in the ring right now have any eliminations to their name. Gunther has the most eliminations in the matchup. I don't think that's going to change now unless Daniel Bryan can eliminate the Fiend, John Cena, Roman Reigns and the winner. But even at that would just tie it. But Daniel Bryan right now, big elbows in the midsection, and here comes entrant number 30. Who's it gonna be? Will this be the winner of the Rumble? They're the newest part of the SmackDown roster. Oh my God! It's CM Punk! CM Punk is back! CM Punk is here! And the Royal Rumble tonight! For the first time in this series, we have our first look up CM Punk, straight edge superstar, to eliminate Bryan. Bryan able to hang on. Oh my lord, and he goes after Cena as well. Punk, the newest addition to the SmackDown roster. GM Mick Foley going to be hitting that. That's Raw Didn't Win Survivor Series. As of course Mick Foley, the Raw GM. Teddy Long, the SmackDown GM, going to love the fact that CM Punk, the newest star of the SmackDown brand. Bray Wyatt though, you're a nagging of Roman Reigns. And CM Punk now. Beautiful leg lariat to the Fiend. Bray Wyatt is CM Punk now going after Daniel Bryan. Big shot, no block there. Daniel Bryan going after CM Punk face first off the corner. Rope there, Punk and Bryan going at it, back and forth action. The Fiend and Cena going at the Fiend, the only hope in hell of Raw main eventing WrestleMania this year. They main evented last year with Samoa Joe winning the Rumble, number 22. Well, now it's entrant number 26, Daniel Bryan, number 27, John Cena, number 28, Bray Wyatt, 29, Reigns, and number 30, CM Punk. One of these men going to WrestleMania to fight in the main event for either the World Heavyweight or the WWE title. Reigns able to hang on from Daniel Bryan to the Fiend and Punk. Go at it right here. Fiend grabbing Punk here in Punk's debut in this series on episode 250 of this universe mode. Daniel Bryan and Reigns in the corner. Massive kicks in the corner by Daniel Bryan. The Fiend got Punk on the apron and Punk eliminated by Bray Wyatt. That is massive for the Fiend, who gets his first elimination of the matchup, spoiling the debut of the straight edge superstar in the newest addition to the SmackDown roster, CM Punk. John Cena, Bray Wyatt going at it. Reigns from behind on Mr. Money in the Bank to eliminate Bryan here. D-Bryan's out, we're down to 3. John Cena picking up the Fiend now. Attitude adjustment on Bray Wyatt. Cena now to eliminate Bray. For Raw to not win the Rumble. Irish with Bray Wyatt eliminated, but down to 2. This is your final 2. Who is going to the main event of WrestleMania? It's going to be SmackDown regardless. Will it be entrant number 27, John Cena, or entrant number 29, Roman Reigns? Can't wait to find out. Here we go then. John Cena has only won 2 matches since being a part of the SmackDown roster, defeating Andrade and Braun Breaker. Could this be a third one, a part of the SmackDown brand? What I want it would be winning the Royal Rumble matchup, and whoever wins this would get 2 eliminations in the Rumble, facing either Seth freaking Rollins or Aleister Black at WrestleMania for the respective world titles. Reigns, Superman punch on Cena, and the whole world acknowledging the Tribal Chief. Reigns, what an acknowledgement in the corner now to go to WrestleMania here to avenge his loss after Clash of the Castle against McIntyre. There's a spear by Reigns on Cena as the blood is all over the mat tonight on the Rumble. What a hell of a night it's been. Roman Reigns, massive shot of John Cena. Cena battling back though, back to a vertical base, massive shot. Cena came up short in the dual-branded Battle Royal at Survivor Series, getting eliminated in the final 2, being the runner-up in that one. As Sami Zayn ended up winning, doesn't want to be runner-up with another big Battle Royal type matchup, the Royal Rumble PLE. Cena just hit the attitude adjustment, both men wiped out. John Cena cleaning his clock now. Cena to go to WrestleMania to become #1 contender for the WWE or World Heavyweight title, to main event the grandest stage of them all now. Cena picking up the Tribal Chief, Irish whip out of the corner. Cena to eliminate Reigns here. Reigns in trouble. John Cena to get his 3rd win, a part of the SmackDown brand. Reigns in trouble. From entrant number 27, will Cena do it though? Reigns hanging on. This is your final 2 of the Rumble tonight. Reigns, massive throat bust, massive shot on John freaking Cena. Headbutt by Cena now. Cena shot blocked. Reigns headbutt of his own by the Samoan. Reigns missing that shot. Cena headbutt on the Samoan. You don't want to headbutt a Samoan, but he's doing just that. Headbutt again by Reigns. And now Reigns runs in. Cena in trouble. Massive clothesline by Roman. Roman picking up Cena for the win tonight. Look at these opportunities. These strikes and Cena down on the mat now. What a shot by Reigns. Metal rope. Will Reigns go to WrestleMania? Cena in trouble. Here goes Roman. But now Cena. Big kick to the leg. John Cena to take advantage. Cena for the Royal Rumble win here. Big shot, look at these right hands and haymakers on Reigns. Reigns block, Reigns massive shot. Again with a massive shot in the midsection. Superman punch for the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns got him. Cena in trouble. Reigns to go to WrestleMania. Roman Reigns has done it. Roman Reigns wins the Rumble. Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania. What a matchup! What an incredible Royal Rumble event here today! An incredible match, an incredible show, an incredible win for the Tribal Chief, who is going to the main event of WrestleMania, representing SmackDown. What a matchup and what a show it's been, folks. That's all we have time for here tonight, live at the Rumble, as we are well on the road to WrestleMania, live in Indianapolis, Indiana, here tonight. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you tomorrow for another action over on Monday Night Raw. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you then. Take care and peace.